Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Evil Bob here, your resident hand in a box, your wonderful MC tonight for another exciting edition of Thursday Modern, live from Titan Games in Peoria. We have got some good matches coming up tonight. We've got Master Snell starting us off versus not Chase, but Mike Jr. And Mike Jr. is on Green Elvish Piper. Now I'm very excited to see an Elvish Piper deck because I think it's a fantastic card. The little Pokey Piper, getting things going. And it's just hard to keep her alive. One, she's a 1/1. She costs 4, so you got to ramp into her. And I think he's got a pretty good ramp going. His deck looks spicy as all get out. And I am all over the place over here because I am unorganized as always. Anyway. So we're starting with Snell is fetching. Alright, Snell goes down. Looks like Snell won the die roll, so he's on the play. So that would make sense why he has 2 lands in play on turn 2. $22.
Do we know how many of them were there?
Anyway. I need to remind everybody that Thursday Modern is filmed in front of a live Pathfinder audience, and we've got a lot of fun going on tonight. It's Master Snell in-house playing, and that's why he is not joining me via companion chat, but that's okay, because we like to watch him play, even though his valued insight is really good. So, crack, gain life.
Yes. If you do get any dangerous
Alright.
you can find the hazard crate. That's another gadget from Numeric.
And tapping the green to give us Courser of Crufix. Courser of Crufix, not Crufix. Got the land on top, so he's definitely got the ramp down. Can you... What's going on here?
You guys, it's got close combat. I got backup. I got crossbow with plenty with anything else no one wants to ask.
Are you going to recover or do you need more healing?
Okay.
So with your heal check from earlier,
and more life ticking up for Junior. And while we're in the midst of this awesomeness, I want to remind everybody that this is the final day to guess, or the final broadcast to get in a guess for my background image. If you don't recognize this beauty from all the way back from Alpha, this is of course Goblin Balloon Brigade. And just as a reminder,
clearly now in the society's capable.
Just as a reminder, oh my, Jace the elephant in the room. He's here. Nobody's happy about it, but I mean that it is what it is. You gotta attack that down and kill him, wig him. But Goblin Balloon Brigade, to wrap it up. You have until, I believe it's April 2nd, which is the next Tuesday broadcast, which is going to reveal what my March theme was if nobody guesses. I'll even reveal it if you do guess. So, and that is Overgrow.
No, why don't I just use an open close spell?
Wow. Double Overgrowth. Ramping like crazy. Why didn't you attack the Jace? You have to kill the Jace unless those things don't have power. They may not have power. They might be O1s. Not exactly for sure what they are, but
Well, we checked.
you need to attack Jace. Anyway, just to remind you, we Snell fetching for a basic Island, so only 1 damage.
Walls and pillars of hewn black stone support the heavy ceiling.
But we started this long trip of 8 broadcasts of magic with the Heart of Ramos. Then we curtailed into the Star of Extinction, followed up by the Horseshoe Crab, and then the Guardians of Cloverdale came into play. Then it was the Pale Moon, Cryptic, Counter Draw is the modes. Get that out of there. After Pale Moon, we saw the Golden Urn, and then Tuesday we had the Rainbow Veil, and tonight is the Goblin Balloon Brigade. They all fit together. I just want you to figure out what they mean. That's a worm of some sort. That's a big worm, but Jace is probably gonna bounce that like he does everything good. Supreme Verdict, he's just gonna Supreme Verdict and wipe the board of creatures. That's less than ideal. I applaud Mike Jr. for playing such an awesome. But I like a lot of these cards. I mean, big dumb green and Elvish Piper to try to sneak them out intact, and unfortunately the Elvish Piper just doesn't see modern play. I don't know why. Probably because she's deemed too slow for the format. And in realms of Aether Vials and everything else, I guess it's harder to kill a Aether Vial than it is to kill a 1/1 green creature with no protection. And Vial you can tick up over the turns and get up there, and Piper you gotta spend the 4 mana immediately. Excuse me.
That clearly shows the way Aldane came on the way. However, at this point, only Vablo has succeeded.
Untap all the mana.
And amongst the statues are several robots who are
Elvish Piper.
Surprise you.
Oh, fun. Surprise.
That's gonna get a Snapcaster, bolt the Piper to death. Why waste a counter when you can just kill it? Good job, Snell. Good job. Read it good. Snell's got to read all the cards.
So I just have my usual
Mike Jr.
They're from D&D, from Planescape specifically. Vablo, what's your initiative?
19.
Fate Seal like a bitch.
Enigma?
16.
Okay, let you draw that thing. It isn't going to matter. Jace is ultimating next turn, so I hope you weren't too attached to anything, so. Yeah, ultimate Jace. Yep. Exile your graveyard. Your hand becomes your deck. Offer the cut!
Wouldn't it be awesome if there was a spell to just multiply a single...
That's a walking atlas.
Less powerful, but more...
That's cool. You know, more ramp, but just couldn't get it done. Go out on your own terms, sir. Go out on your own terms.
You spot it just before it happens. The robot who looks like this.
And Snell,
Is charged with
you know, go figure.
Like, turns on
Jace wins another game.
Okay, fun.
Snell racking up the first victory on that one. I don't know what to say. The words cannot describe how awesome. If I had hands, you could see my air quotes. Jace, the elephant in the room, actually is. But that's okay because no sideboard.
So I am
No sideboard.
going to use spell combat to.
So we're going back to 20 life apiece.
Can you study it?
I could, but I'm not going to this round.
You actually only get a move or standard action during a surprise round.
Oh. Well, that sucks. Okay, then never mind.
You still get a
Knowledge check.
still do the knowledge check since it's a free action.
So that
You're-
is 21.
You're
So
really
you see
boarding that
4,
much?
so you get
He doesn't have a sideboard. And you handily took him.
one question beyond the basic.
This is a bit of
robot.
overkill,
It's
Master
actually a
Snell.
Gearsman robot.
I am sort of disappointed.
And you can ask one. What are its resistances?
Anywho, Dan,
Special
the wonderful proprietor of this establishment,
immune
has
construct traits.
actually got in the new relic life counters. Or counters. They can only be life counters. They can be anything.
Immune to mind effects
But
and immune
they
to
have double spins,
need to eat, doesn't
1 through 9 on each side.
immune to things that would
And they're
require
really cool.
doesn't
Like here,
So
here's a foil kitty. This a kitty goes foil. See, that's a cat. It has lifelink. If foil.
you might presume
It was the only foil I pulled, but He's a
everybody
kitty
else
cat.
down the row is
He's a kitty cat. I got so many
surprised. This
kitties.
robot over here-
Look at the
Oh, sorry,
kitties.
you still get your action.
you know, I got some pretty good pulls. I mean, I got Nickwa Bullis.
I will.
There's Nicol Bullis.
do a
Hello,
standard
Nicol
action
Bullis.
to-
Brr, I am a dragon. Brr.
So damage on that.
And lots of zombies. Apparently, that's a common because why not? I didn't get a soldier. Did I get a soldier? I think I got a soldier, but I didn't get a foil soldier. Did I get a soldier? I got so many zombies.
2 at 6. Correct.
Uh,
And then, do I get a 5-foot step?
zombie. I got worms. I got so many worms. I got beast. Oh, I did get a soldier, it's just not a foil soldier. I didn't get a spirit though. I kind of was hoping for a spirit. I didn't get Gideon either.
5-foot step in it.
The 2 planeswalkers that are in the set are Gideon and Nicol Bolas, and I got 2 Nicol Bolases.
He draws his spear. When
Um,
he draws the spear, it becomes
Big Dan, I'm close to my official Gase on the theme.
First actual round.
Grats!
And that
Grats!
brings
Super
up
grats. Do you still need me to send you a list, or was my rundown good enough for
who
you?
is going to 5-foot step.
Lots and lots of
Stab.
fetching and searching and getting 2 life
Not a nice long spear.
coming down.
5-foot step and stab Fablo.
Card fight, Vanguard.
AC 20.
No, 22.
Alright.
Fablo, that is your turn now in the first actual round.
Alright, so now I will try spell combat. I will try and
Looking and inspecting them now. Good job. Scrutinize every image. The secret is in the art.
and then make a melee attack with arcane. So
Okay, cultivating. Searching down.
18 will miss.
He lost a life with the
regular
search.
attack.
Into play.
Is
Gained a
correct.
life with the fetch. I don't think he gained a life anywhere, so I'm gonna guess he's at 19. I didn't see.
What kind of crossbows?
Light crossbow. Small.
A light crossbow takes a standard action to fire.
Unless he
and
cultivated
move
the.
action to reload. Okay.
There's this. Okay, it was in play. Ah, that's why. I am way off then. I thought it was the flavor text. No, it's not flavor text. It's not flavor text. I can assure you it's not flavor text.
I have magic missile. First and sixth.
Okay. So 30. So I could come around and.
You might want to intercept the other one.
Go ahead and
Or
intercept
we
the
don't want to go get our mage. Yeah.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Go. There we go. Okay.
So it's 15 feet. Are you going to charge it, or are you going to just move?
Tapping everything.
Level charge.
Plus 2 to attack, minus
What?
2 to...
It doesn't matter. It's going to get countered. Snell's drawing off that as well.
Sure. Level charge. Oh. Oh yeah, that was good.
Gideon, ally of Zendikar. Gideon comes down. He's going to put a knight ally into play.
16.
Where's your knight at? That's a soldier. That's a soldier.
Badger.
Elvish Piper. Now he's going to start putting big creatures into play, and there's nothing Snell can do about it except kill them, or bounce them, or just wreck face.
Over there by that
The
one.
one over there, okay.
And I'm going to take a rapid shot at this the one over here by
Snell is scrying? Oh, he must have semen visioned.
-2. Yep.
And you're taking the minus 4.
Plays out a land.
Yes, yes I am.
Tapping that. I feel a bolt coming on.
So
Tick up Gideon to swing for 7.
I've got a -6. 15.
15 is a miss.
Gideon becomes a creature. That's what the questioning is.
So roll to confirm.
Mike's gonna take 7, and Snell's gonna spin the
Okay.
bolt.
1, 2, 4,
Yep,
7.
bolt the Piper. That's the downside to Piper. She costs 4. She's very boltable. It's always a target, but I guess if you have 4 mana to spend,
So it doesn't take any
Takes no
there's,
We have to cause... well, I'm sorry, what kind of arrow were you running?
what Eldrazi is that the World Breaker?
So we have to probably use match.
I have. Arrows?
Hardness is overcome by adamantine, not cold iron.
Right.
Yeah, and then I haven't spent any money to buy it.
World
This guy
Breaker.
over here.
Exile target artifact, enchantment, or
That
land.
is AC 13.
I don't know what he
Brings us to
targeted.
round 2, on this one over
Did he
here.
target his
I
fetch?
believe he's going to stab
What?
you. Anybody have a cold rule? AC 15.
Not a good try. It's on my
Snell cracked the fetch. Yeah, I think he targeted his fetch land. Huh. But he is a 5/7, so
3d6 if they fail their save.
Elspeth.
So it lasts for
Woo!
multiple rounds.
I'm glad to see that Master Snell is finally seeing the light and coming to terms with the power of white. Attacking for 7. Nothing in the way. Mike Jr. goes to
So on your turn,
5.
Use a point from my arcane pool to enhance my weapon. Use a move action to study him.
There's a fetch on Mike's side.
okay. So you gotta get over to
So that will be a 20.
What is that?
And what is your weapon?
It's a rare. It's probably big and dumb, but it ain't gonna save your life.
Just normal.
Bolt to the face.
Nobody really knows what
And lightning helix, that's
But it
6.
doesn't have any- it doesn't
Creatures don't
override
even come to him to matter. Unfortunately, Mike Jr. goes into the lost column to start. And Master Snell racks up another win. Oh, that was the other thing I needed to talk about.
To do
Master Snell pulled out that victory against Chase at the end. If I didn't cover that already, I may have thought that Snell lost based on what was coming up and off the top on Chase's side, but it was Snell that won that game. So, so when you had especially you, Big Dan, you know, Chase. You know, it's like, why doesn't Chase just play it out? Or was it Damien I was talking about? I think it was you. It could have been Damien. Somebody was asking, it's like, I wonder why Chase decided to draw with him instead of playing it out because the match favors him so much. Well, if he had decided to play it out, Snell did win that, so he would have he got first if they played it out. Then that's why a lot of times you don't even chance it. You just play it off.
It's okay. I think he's probably going to fail.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember. My memory is crap. You know that, but but yeah. Snell ended up winning that match, and Chase would have had egg on his face if they didn't draw. But that's then. This is now. That's where we're at. I believe we got quite a while in between next round, and I'm still working on my next side project to keep the masses entertained when matches go short and we have long rounds to keep us entertained, which isn't good. But what I do have is somebody was exquisite. Where are you at? Come here.
It takes extra damage from both critical hits and electricity.
Someone was awesome. Again, it was anonymous, otherwise you'd get a shout out. But there were 5 more oofies dropped in the preserve. 5 more oofies. 5 more oofies. That's more than a play set. That's like a play set and an additional one. Just to keep you full. Hey, howdy ho, Master Snell.
See proof that winning with Jace doesn't have to take long.
No, it doesn't have to take long, but now, considering you won the first game handily, and seeing that your opponent doesn't have a sideboard, why did you feel it necessary to side in, what was it, 5 cards?
4. Right on my Planeswalkers.
You wanted more Planeswalkers?
I brought on my Planeswalkers and my Vendilion clicks.
Oh, you wanted more clicks?
Yeah.
You wanted clicks, wanted Planeswalkers?
Yeah. Just more aggro.
Okay.
I
got a negate, an electrolyze.
Plus your intelligence modifier.
I mean,
The random cards.
I like the flavor of his deck. It seemed fun. It was definitely like my tabletop flavor, but it was also showing that like why the Piper unfortunately is not played too much in Modern, because she takes a long time to cast and she dies very quickly. So that's unfortunate. But I think that he could have good matches here tonight. Yours was just not one of them.
No, not the mono wrath and mono counter spells.
Yeah.
Or I'm the faster deck.
Yeah. Yeah. He has ramp, but he has budget ramp. I mean, yeah, he did have coursers and some fun stuff, but courser is not mooly dooley.
Yep. It's not Farseek. It's not Search for Tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not Search for Tomorrow. It's not Farseek. It's not. Well, you don't play Farseek. Farseek doesn't let you get a forest.
Search for Tomorrow, I always just want to call Farseek for some reason.
Right. But Search for Tomorrow, I didn't see like Kadama's Reach or Nissa's Nissa's thing that's exactly like Kadama's Reach, except it doesn't have Splice or is not Arcane. But it's the same thing. Search for 2, 1 into your hand, 1 into play. But that was fun.
Yep. Got in there with Gideon. Boom.
Saw that.
Saw
that. Yep. Got Elspeth, the Wrath to clear the way, and just boom, boom, boom. Oh wow. So, I mean, Big Danzy here. He was going deep into the theme. He was inspecting like flavor texts and looking through the artwork, and It's like,
Yeah, don't overthink it, people. That's all I'll
yeah,
say.
don't overthink it. It's very surface, very surface.
Ahead of where I was at.
It's not a bad thing to
But
have on there. 'Cause you're gonna have
so up next, I'm gonna show off Chase again.
Level to use fireball.
He has to be up first, and I said, well, he can't because Snell's on first. He pitched a little fit, but relented to being on second.
Material.
And then Rich Grant,
No, 'cause, like,
he
damage it. He probably could as well.
he kind of weaseled his way into playing third.
The Badger.
I'm not a huge fan of seeing two Jace Kai decks on cam, but
Jace is beautiful. Jace is
Evocation
love.
is the one that
No.
has all the fire spells.
no, he's not.
He
Jace,
increases
Chase,
the DC
Jace,
for those
Jizz
spells.
is... He's a lot of things.
or that bad
He's a pirate.
He thinks he's a pirate.
He was a pirate. He did piratey things.
Okay.
Well, there you go. Yeah, that makes him a terrible individual.
So he'll only be able to.
'Cause
damage
pirates are bad.
miracles.
Tell that to Captain Jack Sparrow.
Captain Jack Sparrow's a bad pirate, and I will.
He's a bad pirate.
He is a bad pirate.
20 hit,
But
nothing.
he's a medium person.
Kellen Voss-
Actually, he's a rather small person. He's only like 5'3".
I'm just talking his personality. I'm not gonna call him good, but
nothing
he's not
below
exactly
20.
evil.
Well, my,
He wants to be. He tries to be.
okay.
But it's a Disney movie, so you can't.
Okay.
I mean, you may. You still got to get your guess in. But I don't think you should feel dumb. I mean, it'd be cool if you did, but I don't think you should. The Muse glides gracefully into the board.
1 point of sonic damage.
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to
The Muse didn't so much care for the term peanut gallery, so that's why the Muse has become the Muse.
Sounds good.
It is good,
Yes.
but yeah, Chase is still rocking the through the escape
He does take 2
to
damage. He's vulnerable to
escape the breach escape.
That was horrible.
Or tight.
Could've been
I'm
12
trying, but I can't figure it out. I believe in you, Danzy. Like I said, you have until
Reroll it with
Tuesday
your,
to leave a comment on the video,
burns your reroll on that.
or tell me in chat tonight, and I'll tell you if you're right or wrong.
Up to you.
I'm gonna use the folio.
Okay.
If you guess and you're wrong, I'll tell you you're wrong.
6, so
Um,
9.
You're not using the ball at all.
No, something weird happened to it. Like at the end of the last broadcast, with it, AJ said that the audio like dropped like drastically, and I had to hold it like really close, like for it to even register.
Does that pick up my voice pretty well, or is it?
I don't know, Danzy, are you hearing Snell okay?
This guy, he's going to try to get out of that fire.
I'm trying to turn towards you as much as I can.
Then he is going to attack you again.
Okay, can I do a parry or riposte though?
You can attempt a parry and
Or is
riposte.
that a bad idea?
Oh, sure, now he takes time to...
So,
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Alright,
so-
cool. I was just chatting away thinking that ball was hiding behind your tablet. I'm like, wait, you don't have a ball. So
No ball, just the headset, and the trick I learned with the headset is I'm actually able to listen to that camera's audio,
Yeah.
so I can hear the people talking, which makes me sound awesome.
Oh, so
Because
no need for.
yeah, so I mean there are some times that I'm still gonna need to call out there to like get some information, but now when things come down and when somebody says what is that, or if they pick up a card, it's like I don't know what that is. Like he played some things I had no idea what they were, but you seemed fine with it because you didn't care because you were to kill him anyway. But
I was like, does it have haste? No. Is it indestructible? No. All right, I don't care. About
were those things he played 0-1s?
Whatever your
Oh, some things. They were also
Okay.
defenders.
Oh, they were defenders. Okay.
I really stopped caring when I saw defender on them. Like, well, this can't attack Jace.
It's not that they're quiet. It's this microphone has nice like external cancellation, so it's actually drowning out the background electronically. So it's mostly focused on us. Oh, the unfortunately.
Yeah. See how it is.
Well, see, you played Jace, which was bad, but you're coming around and you're actually like learning that white is where the true power is. I mean, you yourself is like, well, I sideboarded out to get more planeswalkers. And those planeswalkers you brought in were...
Gotta give the people what they want, and the people being Bob.
Yeah.
It was the white power.
Oh, you cut Snell? Well, I cut you, Danny. I cut you deep.
It's a move action for you.
This one's for you, Danny.
What? What's that for? That's a term of endearment.
You still have your normal attack.
Yeah, the unfortunately. We're at least going for the that was for unfortunately, at least.
Oh, the unfortunately?
Yeah. It's a hand, you know, it's a
Snell gave you a big number 1, so... Well, there you go. You know, it's a little verbal retaliation for the shellacking you handed him on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Iskrill, that is your
That was
turn.
fun.
Okay,
For me.
But it wasn't. That wasn't on camera, was it? No, that must have been round 2 or later. Because that must have been round 2. Because it was you v.
He has failed.
Ben, I think.
It will be 10.
No, I played Danzy because we were on camera. And
Were you? Oh yeah. Snell went up one, Danzy went down one. That's right. That's right. It was round 1. But yeah, round 1 on camera. Thank you, Danzy. Again, memory crap. I don't even remember the stuff that I'm involved in. So, let's see here. Chase is probably gonna sit over here.
I managed to. I can hide. I managed to pad my camera record pretty well this week. So.
Which side do you want on, Chase?
That is, oh,
Make sure
yeah,
there's $2
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Facing the TV or facing the door?
I didn't have much of that.
Facing the mat from here, right side.
Right side? Okay.
No problem, buddy.
So, what, okay, so that,
And we switch. Chase is playing...
oh, is that,
Uh,
20, the only thing that
Are
had
they
to
up?
on him, or will he?
Probably not.
There was 30 minutes left in the round. Right? I might have been the first match done.
Critical when you roll a net.
Yeah, yours was quick. Yours was definitely quick.
Proving you can win fast with Jace.
Because it'd make it a 20.
Scrape the breach.
28 hits,
Yeah.
so you hit.
I want to
Even
skate the
unless
breach. I
it's a
want to scrape
natural
it.
20,
Oh,
you
fine.
have to hit its
Maybe I want you to
arm.
scrape the breach.
And now roll to
I can premise the breach.
I ultimated Jace in record time.
Somebody cast a Jace on me. That was cute.
He
He fainted on me, and that was cute. And then I top deck Titan and just.
Yeah.
That's 26.
26 hits.
So you're in the cool kids bracket, so you could play Snow.
The cool kids bracket's the over.
Oh no, yeah, you're not in the cool kids bracket. You're in the Brian bracket.
No. I didn't take
Hard dicks hurt.
30
Big
minutes.
shuffle down when I like it.
I didn't take 30 minutes for my first turn.
Okay.
No, but that's what my slow play Connor's for.
Modifier plus 4.
Look, Chase, 5 more oofies.
You need help.
I do need help. I know you've been playing for a while. I know you've got Ice Age oofies. You need to dig them out and donate them, sir.
I may have a box of Ice Age in my house.
Sealed?
I did
Probably.
9.
It's been a minute. I have to look at my garage. There's a lot of random stuff in there.
So which,
The Brian bracket. I like that. I like that. You got the cool kids bracket, and then you have the Brian bracket.
Yeah, but precision. Precision.
You know, and for playing Jace, you deserve to be in the Brian bracket.
Let's just hope Brian Brackett never plays with Jace.
is actually
Oh my god. Well, we know he's a Bant player.
Yeah.
So,
Work Jace.
Bant Jace.
I'm gonna brainstorm.
Or a kill.
2 lands in my hand, I do 3 more. So, which of these 2 lands do I want to put back?
Yeah, this was his sideboard tech against you.
I know.
you were
We didn't see any of it.
Makes up for my stubbornness.
Probably should have just boarded in 3 more mountains. If you'd have boarded in 3 more mountains, you would have got here.
Brian Brackett could be playing 8 whack or burn and still go to turns.
You could be playing burn and go to turn.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. He could play 8 whack or burn and go to
Do I want
turns.
to use this lava spike on my opponent, or this lava spike?
Wait, let me count my lands. Still 2.
Damage or not.
Let me think. What can I do with 2?
So yeah, 2 lands.
Everything.
I'm tapped out. I have 2 lands though. I gotta straighten them.
I have 2 lands out, a red and a white producing land. My opponent's in exactly 4 is tapped out, and the only card in my hand is a Boros Charm.
I got a
What
tank
should
on
I
the
do?
table. I got a tank.
Should I try to get them on their upkeep before they draw, or should I win the game right now because I 100% know they have no response?
Drop it, you
Did you see? I got a foil kitty cat, Chase. What did you pull?
Yeah,
Oh, but you traded for the foil. You stole the foil beast.
I
gave him 3 of them. I gave him 3 tokens for the beast.
Right.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gave him your pack for the beast?
I was thinking I had to
Because I'm
drop
escaping with it, I need a beast token. So I got a beast life counter.
Pick it back up.
same thing for me because I'm not moving.
You got a Zambi on the floor though.
Yeah, he fell.
I'm hitting the move, so I'm
I still can't believe that. I opened 3 packs, got 3 zombies.
Shot at
Exact same zombie.
One pack
Yeah.
got a Zambi.
Well, they're all the same creature
4.
Yeah,
art.
there's Zambis.
So that's a great randomization.
Yeah. Well, there's only 15, and there's common, uncommon, and rare. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, I got. Well, no, I didn't get 3 zombies in 1 pack. I got zombie in the first pack, zombie in the second pack, and zombie in
I
third
thought
pack.
you maybe opened 1 pack and got exactly 3 of these.
No, I would have been upset with that. I would have been very upset with that. But no, my first 3 packs, well, the first 2 packs were a zombie, nickel bolus, and then goblin, and then zombie, nickel bolus, and
So you
spirit.
get a common and an uncommon each pack, and then a rare and some.
I don't know the breakdown of it, but
Only 15.
yeah. Oh, here's the checklist.
It is going to stab Fat
Oh,
Boy.
wait, no.
No, they don't say if they're rare or not on here, but
I get a plus.
Dan was saying that there are some rares and some
20
and commons and
You get a +2 on damage.
dual dials to track token and power toughness or other game mechanics. 15 collectible tokens in the set.
Hey, you're gonna make it past this
You're
turn.
going to do damage.
Yeah.
And that's an 11.
I give you a reroll.
Don't worry about it.
Would have liked to have gotten a
Oh,
spirit.
you bring,
but I didn't. Wouldn't mind getting the goif either, you know, just to help keep track of goif. I didn't get an angel either, nor a dragon. I kind of got crap pulls, except I got a foil kitty and a nickel bolus. I got 2 nickel boli. Boluses. I got nickel bolus the dragon and nickel bolus the planeswalker, so that's my way of justifying that.
It gives you 4 points higher than your con before you die. If you're,
Did I hear?
so
I
then
thought
it
I
is
thought I
attacking
heard
back
modern
to
call, but he did not. But
27.
yeah, it's like I didn't realize the things were offers, and
10.
I was like, when he passed the turn, I was like, no, you attack Jace! You always attack Jace!
Yeah, no. They couldn't.
Okay, I figured they were either offers or defenders at that
That's why I didn't
point.
waste any of my burn on them earlier.
Right.
It's like, you can gain all the life you want. Jason's going to 13.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that. It's like, well, I hope you like those 2 cards in your hand, because you're going to be drawing them in the next 2 turns.
Yeah.
It's your shot. Flame Sphere comes in and does.
Should have fate sealed him. On that last one.
On the last one.
Just for fun.
I thought you were. It was like, put that on the bottom if you like. Okay. See, I was kind of miffed, but, you know, he shuffled him up, but he didn't offer you to cut unless you told him, don't worry about it.
You kind of held it that way, and I just kind of shrugged. So it wasn't a firm offer, but it also. I like you couldn't beat me with those 2 before. I don't think.
Yeah, yeah.
What I need.
Jason looks also brown.
I still can't believe that he's legal. It's so stupid.
Cast Shocking Grasp, I'm just gonna bare hand.
At least you can make the argument that Karn and Eugene cost
Imagining I'm getting
7 and 8.
thing is made out of
The only other one that is stupidly that powerful is Liliana, and she only costs 3,
yes, that's what I'm
which is ignorant.
So anyway.
Except we all know Karn and Eugene cost 3 and 4.
Yes, that is true. Karn and Eugene do cost 3 and 4
List of the benefits of the.
by Creve Core
We
math.
have more than $10.
Try it, man.
Does flank count on such a thing?
Kentucky.
Yes.
So anyway, I was saying before Mr. Snell came in, and the discussion of Oofies, 5 more made their way into the
Roll 1. He has to touch a weapon.
Preserve, and this is how you too can support the Brown Oofie Preserve.
That is some shitty roll.
Go to your box, your commons box, your pile of unwanted trash cards that you just haven't had the gumption to throw away or burn yet.
Happy at that.
Pick out your Ice Age Brown Oofies, because if you got a box like that, Lord knows you've got Ice Age Brown Oofies in it. Put those little Oofies into an envelope and send them to the address on screen. Titan Games, care of the Oofy Preserve, 4450 North Prospect Road, Suite Charlie 6, Peoria Heights, Illinois, 61616. And I gotta tell you, folks, that zip code is just as much fun to write as it is to say.
I imagine.
And then you drop it in the mail, make sure your name's on the return address so I know who sent them in, and each Oofy received will get my personal thanks, a shout out, and a show off. Look at him having fun. I need to take a new picture of him because we've got more Oofies to add to it. Plus that now they have an Ivy Elemental to help them, so
Technically, it's still
that's something. But only the Ice Age Brown Oofies get to enjoy the resort to its fullest. Everybody else gets to, or has to, work for their keep. Like the Mirrodin Oofies, that little guy down there, he's picking up trash around the campus. You know, can't be littering. And I thought I was going to have the Ivy Elemental be like the gardener or the tree pruner, but I think he's going to be preserve security. I think he might be. So my guess is that all these cards have multiple colors in them. Do they? Heart of Ramos, I guess, is colorless and adds red. The Star of Extinction doesn't do anything. It's just a red card. Deals 20 damage to each creature, I think. It does something mean. But it's only one color. It's red. And red's not the theme because the next one I did was the Horseshoe Crab. And that's blue. And he untaps for blue. I mean, I love your thought process. Don't ever lose it. No, like colors in the art themselves.
Well, most art.
Yeah.
Multiple colors.
I mean, unless it's a Drew Tucker piece of art, they all do have multiple colors in the art. I don't know. The Pale Moon is pretty mono blue.
27.
Yeah, I'm going down.
Chase, did you know that art has multiple colors within the art?
So roll to stabilize.
That sounds like a thing.
Here I've just been drawing monochromatic garbage like a
When it gets
scrub.
to your action.
No wonder I'm a terrible artist.
I don't know. Depending on if you put like a dot in one of the corners, that's like fine modern art.
Israel. Well, since
Pale Moon is black and brown. Those are technically still two different colors.
Pale Moon is black and brown?
3. Okay.
I thought it was like white, like whitish blue and mostly blue.
What are we talking about?
His theme.
Yeah, I guess it is a lot of blacks and browns. With like, I guess I was looking at the sky. I thought this was all like pale, glowy down here as well.
Activate the wand.
What's the purpose of the getup? Is it
I'm
you're green screening yourself? Basically?
I'm ahead of the box. Here, let me get rid of the Oofy Preserve. See? I'm ahead of the box.
Okay, I can't help, I'm sorry.
It's fair.
I can dance to the right. I can dance to the right. I can
Finally
dance.
actually picking me up. I'm like,
And then, like, corner snow.
Yeah, and then there's Snell. Usually I got like AJ's little girl like coming in on the sides because she's cool. White is not a color, it's the absence of color. Well, depending on if you're talking about hues or light. Because if you're talking about hues, it's the absence of pigment and hues, but it's the presence of all color and light.
Badger.
yes, they're opposite. Black and white are opposite.
Pigment and light.
Pigment and light.
Yeah, it just says it needs a from an alley.
That's why the primary colors of pigment are red, blue, and yellow, and the primary colors of light are red, blue, and green.
It's a Pathfinder Society thing. Even if you have no possible way
And
to
Forest.
you carry it.
We up?
Yep.
Alright.
Alright, who's Chase playing?
So then this is me, right?
Yes.
From the motherland. Jared Piper.
Jared Piper.
Alright, move me over around 4.
Round 2 is up.
Okay.
I'm gonna take the trash out.
The heck?
I like to be
I'm gonna take the trash out.
of range of the thing.
Alright. Chases on with Escape the Breach and Jared. Jared.
I'm going to use
Whoops.
one.
Which is D8 plus 1.
Piper. Jared Piper
That bad D8.
is
6. Cool. I'm still at -1, but I'm stable.
But you are stable.
Jared Piper 8 whack.
5 footsteps here.
Of course he does.
This should actually be fun. Can Jace outrace the
He
whack?
activates his, as a full round action, his self-heal ability, and he doesn't have to roll for
This is going to be a quick match. I apologize for 2 quick matches back to back. I was not expecting that. I kind of hope this one goes to game 3, because this actually seems like a good, fun match. I have a theme for the flavor text. You should look and guess while I try to figure out your theme. Wow. Okay. That sounds intriguing.
Magic missile him. If you have to.
Guaranteed damage. 3.
Yeah, I'm only good. My only thing is I can do like long range attacks.
Woo, got the timer going this time. Ha ha! Breach v Mafia. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what it is.
That's what I based this whole
Escape the breach and
theft off of.
just Kai 8 whack. Oh, I didn't catch that. I did not catch that. It is not just Kai 8 whack. That would be interesting. But it's just basic 8 whack. Wow, I looked down and I was like, wow. Just Kai 8 whack. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Okay. So, we're looking at...
Then you.
So isn't it a good thing to have a plus A in linguistics, given the tongues comprehend languages?
It's not bad. When it's useful, it's useful.
Ramos bled and there was fire.
That's, you can use that. Exactly however it says there. Nobody has ever
DC
used it.
recovers hit points equal to twice their current.
The visions haunt me. I see the end of the world brought on by the search for the immortal sun.
Thank you. Because I know CC
I
knows
don't
to use
have.
it.
Okay.
Since I'm a wizard, is use magical device supposed to be on my thing?
You have to use it on yourself.
You would have to spend.
In the final days before the disaster, all the crabs on Talaria migrated from inlets, streams, and ponds back to the sea. No one took note.
You can use any wand.
By the way, some flavor text don't fit.
Without rolling. But if it's not on the wizard spell list, like Cure Light Wounds, which is a cleric spell.
Okay, so
Although they're protective of all creatures, many tree folk are especially fond of the empathetic Kithkin. Kind of fits with some of the card names, too.
You gotta step forward.
I guess step over the 10 feet or something.
You want to go there?
No, do
Denizens of Wrath had never seen the moon before. It was a symbol of change, not consistently.
But I couldn't do anything.
Can she step through the badger square, Nupto?
Why
That.
why
Because
could
then,
I just
because you're close to being able to flank him if you have no step.
No flavor text on Golden Urn.
Anyway. 14?
14 misses. Badger.
Badger's pretty good.
In the feudal days of Acacia, finding the rainbow veil was often the goal of knights' quest.
20 hits.
But it's not gonna do it.
Kellenvoss.
I gotta get his advantage. Alright, I'm going to
Adventures with the badger.
5-foot step
From
that
up
way.
here, we can drop rocks and arrows and more rocks. Yeah, boss. But how do we get down?
Scabbard. The scabbard of Argent Vigor that I bought.
Already whacking. I was paying attention to flavor text.
For 1 round.
Goblin does not fit at all.
How many times
Was it like
Um,
the end of the world and doomsday?
Once per
because you know Ramos bled and the earth like wept. So that's like, oh, the earth is in peril, the world is in peril. And then Star of Extinction is like devastating the world and the end of the world. And Pale Moon, oh, not Pale Moon, but Horseshoe Club was talking about like at the end of the world they migrated from this to the sea. I mean, that I could kind of see where that was going to, and that's actually kind of cool with the first three like lined up that way. I was not looking at flavor text at all. Just as an FYI, Legion Loyalist, he has haste. Prevention of it by the Knights Templar. Whack! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're whacking it, boss. I don't think Chase is going to win this race. I don't think Chase is going to win this race at all. See, there's one of those beastie tokens. Yeah, Golden Urn. Golden Urn has no casting, or has no flavor text.
Cancels the -2 bonus from the power attack. I'm in accident.
And are you two-handed wielding?
It is two-handed greatsword.
So that's, your power attack is -2.
Oh, and the urn is like where you would keep the ashes of the world. I got you. I got you. And yeah, urn the death of the world. Yeah, wow, this your guess is like super deep, and that's awesome. I wish I was that deep. But like Snell says, Golden Urn equals Ark of the Covenant. Man, yeah. Wow, that's really awesome. And then like the Rainbow Veil would represent Avalon, where King Arthur slept. Well, no, Ark of the Covenant is not a King Arthur myth. Yeah. But the Holy Grail. Yeah, I could see that. Wow. Yeah, that's like super deep. But no. You're digging. I gotta make a Knights Templar with Knights as Golden Urn. Chase at 4. Gotta be White Knights. White Knights or Paladin Envec. Questing Knights. Well, there is a Questing Knight. That's kind of all. Or Questing Knight or Questing Paladin, or no, Charging Paladin.
I'm just trying to find
Chase. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that victory right there because he won. Or
Badger.
Yeah, Paladins are definitely like the Questing Knight. I know there's a Questing Feldegriff, so you can send a Feldegriff out to get the Holy Grail.
Same thing you did last time.
Same thing I did last time. Exactly.
Yeah, the only questing thing is Feldegriff. There's a Charging Paladin, but there's not a Questing Paladin.
17.
But yeah, Paladin Envec. I miss Paladin as a creature type. I really do.
17.
I mean, it's cool that they're knights, and yeah, I guess they are knights at the core, but I miss paladins. This game needs to bring back Paladin. And Lord. I miss Lords.
29.
Sideboard action. Let's return life totals back to 20.
16 total damage.
Like I said, this game is only 10 minutes old, and I kind of hope Chase pulls this out, because I want to see a game 3. I don't want this one to go so quick, especially with so many J-Sky decks out there tonight.
And you have destroyed him.
We do have 3 burn decks, though, I think. Or at least a Ponce and 2 burn, so... And we got a Through the Scape, and or through the shift, and a bring to shift.
That's the first room. Yeah, no.
And I like that, paladins, because you're a paladan. I'm a paladin, but you're a paladan.
1d8 plus 1.
Yeah. That's 5. Unconscious.
Shatter.
Keeping track of your uses.
So we had 43 charges.
Any hoot.
There's 7. Keep going. There's 8. Going. There's 3. Yeah, keep going.
Getting lots of good shuffling. I mean, I guess when you have super fast decks, then you get to take all the time in the world you want to shuffle, so you don't have to worry about that.
There's more robots in the rest of these rooms.
Oh, Chase won that one. I totally misread that.
Actually,
Wow, I guess he got the through the breach and just owned at the end.
I used 6.
That sucks.
4 left on
Okay, I'm hoping 8 whack.
taking off offense.
Aww.
Because
Aw.
10 charges, right?
Yeah, I can
So we're gonna say
This is the 10 free charges first.
So you have 4 charges.
Dang diggity, yo.
5 or
I thought Jared got that first game, but apparently Chase got it first.
I'm down 14 over here.
So unfortunate.
I'm like, would you like to use it on the meat? That sucks.
100?
Oh, I see it. I see it.
Okay, keep going.
When I said 100.
4.
I think that doesn't. Does it matter that some of it was electricity?
No.
Didn't matter, not to
That
me.
only matters if you have either damage reduction, which barbarians get, or some races get. Like, if you are a sylph, you can get.
Well, Paladin Invec and then Knight.
Or sign. You can give up your electricity resistance to get sign.
What's the.
We had 43 to start. I mean, you didn't get any damage, though, did you, Glenn?
See how far away in the battle I
That would be a
was?
no. He didn't get hurt.
He's like, I'm gonna hang out back here. You guys do all the fun lifting.
It worked.
And I literally took out both the robots. I mostly did most of the damage. Thanks to the flaming sphere. And now we don't have the flaming sphere anymore. Because I only get 1 use per adventure.
What's that Knight? I can never remember what the White Knight is. The Mirroring Crusader. Double Strike Pro Black Pro Green. That is a good questing paladin for you. I mean, he's a crusader, but I'd call him a paladin.
So worth it.
So which way are you going?
That's why people don't play paladin and Vec. They've got Mirroring Crusader.
I think
I guess he's not protection from red, so
I'm assuming that's.
there is a Knight Exemplar.
it said facility. Yeah, let's check out that.
And the Knight Exemplar is awesome because she's like your King Arthur.
This large room features a wide stairway
Because she gives all your other knights a +1/+1 and invincible or indestructible.
Wait, visitors.
Now you
The
can use your
laboratories
open
are
door.
over here. Wait, you want me to open door in the lavatories?
We're in the laboratories.
We went to facilities.
Oh.
The facility.
If you look at this, it is. My question is, why is this stairs?
Oops! I didn't see that. Better shuffle up
To
here.
the next floor.
How many doors?
Also not paying attention, so he's also wagging.
And there's the stairs up to the second floor if you'd like to
Woo,
skip
clean
the
cut.
first floor and go straight for floor 2.
And so can you open the doors for us?
Yes, these are just the.
Hey, thief!
Yes.
Pretty. Is there anything in
No.
there? We want to search.
There's.
Hey, thief!
Get your
You
hands
get in
deep
there,
in
you
the.
have fun with
Welcome
it.
back, Steve.
No, I'm so far away. I can't. I don't even know what
We
you
want
guys
to skip the rest of this floor.
Rafik is an amazing paladin.
Well, I think we'll come back.
I mean,
Go upstairs, but
he doesn't really quest. He's more of a champion
I feel like we
than
need
a
to-
paladin.
we should go to this room, right?
Yeah, I would call Rafik a
Come
champion.
back here. Sturdy stairs here. We're expanded to make exhibits to and from the basement easier. Moving exhibits to and from the basement easier. Across the stairs, new shelves. Store wagons, hand trucks,
Or
velvet
Marshall.
ropes, and paints for new
Comes into play, get a goblin. When he leaves play, get a gerblin.
You don't even get there. The blocked.
There it is. Right there.
5.
To the
There
face!
is nothing in the basement.
Goblin grenade. Grenade.
Yeah, the stairs. The stairs. No, there's stairs
Oh, there's
here
stairs that go
to
down.
the basement.
Okay,
There's
so
nothing in the basement.
So
I
let's go
said-
check the big room before we go upstairs.
yeah,
Steve block. Take one.
I mean, there's gonna be some soft, squishy cultists somewhere. Yeah.
So you come out this way.
Before
What?
we do
Chase looking for the anger of the gods, but now he's got through the breach mana. Next turn he will.
I should have went.
No, put me out first. I'll do a perception check. Oh, good lord.
stealth. Stealth, are you stealthing?
What do we got? What do we
I
got?
do not have
There's the
stealth.
cut.
I'm stealthy.
Well, do you
Put me
want to
up
be
in the
stealth?
front. Put me up in the front.
Fine.
I'm gonna stealthy.
Yeah, foily lands. That's a lot of foily
Go
lands.
around, see whether I see anything.
There's the anger.
Does the
Sack.
inside die?
Take one. One on his way down.
That was useless.
And I do
Ah, there's the Gabobberlin.
Open your eyes.
I have full level vision.
Wow.
And go ahead and give me your stealth roll.
My stealth roll.
Yeah, I thought that was what he just rolled. It was garbage.
No, it's
No, that's a 12. Sorry.
12. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but perception roll. Can I be behind him and do a perception check? Mr. I want to be stealthy.
Yeah, so I see nothing.
I thought it was here.
So you're like you see nothing.
Is it in gimmicks?
Okay.
So 16 perception?
You, as you are
Let's
coming
see.
out, also see nothing. Not
Desktop.
nothing. I mean, I'm going to read the room text here in a second. You don't see any creatures.
There it is.
We see a crate.
So the enormous gallery stretches beneath
Wow.
the large ceiling. A grand staircase rises to the north. It's over at the edge of the map. That
Wow.
grand staircase, I believe. A grand staircase rises north, and a pair of mahogany
Now
doors
Chase has
stand to the
Escape
south.
shift mana,
Doors that lead back here.
but hopefully this isn't going to be
Centric
the
in
end.
glass and metal, like some sort of abstract bird, rises upon
Gain
a single steel
6
support
live.
A number of glass cases lining the walls.
Pulse
and
of
shattered,
Marasa.
scattering strange devices.
So
and
rough.
winds amid the blow-
I mean, it's good.
glass.
It's real
Bodies
good.
littered
I'm
with
surprised
blood.
more people don't play it. It's an
Worn by
amazing.
folks and three
It's done
dresses
Chase
of
wonders. I mean, you can fetch all you want if you get behind.
hills.
I mean, you get to bring the fetch back.
I have a question. Does anybody have rope?
Yeah,
Wow.
So as you guys are coming out
So-
here into the room,
He fetched out.
you can make a perception check as you enter the room.
I forgot to
So, he fetched for a basic mountain.
What's that? 30.
He
So you see a
packed
ship up here
of summoning
inside escape pod.
the prime time,
Actually,
Or like.
and then through the breach the prime
like a
time.
lady ship.
Okay, just checking.
but she's a bird lady.
She's a bird lady.
That's why she's way up there.
But as you guys are coming out,
Two
here,
more
she
mountains
fires a
come
shot
down.
arrow
So 2
near
Valakutes
you,
on the first.
at what
2
you
Valakutes
perceive
come
to
down,
be
so
a
that's
warning shot,
6
and yells,
or
"You get the
12.
hell out of here, you freak!"
Can we use
4
the-
Valakutes? Oh.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
lady, calm down.
Calm down.
Kill, kill.
Overseas.
Ping, ping.
14. It's like, that
So-
silver slime that's
Okay.
into that
Wow.
poor kid's body.
Hey, fat man little guy. I'm guessing that's John.
From the Pathfinders Guild, we were asked
There's the GGs.
to
Wow.
Nigel out front. He asked us to
So, so many through the breach. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Nigel-
rough. Oh, that's rough.
And then we found him.
Anyway,
Nigel in the back.
Chase. Let's see here.
No.
Unfortunately, Jared Piper goes
That thing took
2-0
over her body.
on the year. or 0-2 on the year. And Chase gets his win number uno for the year. Nope, I got home and started watching the computer. Still Danzy. Hey, Danzy. Glad to have you back.
That would be initiative, actually.
We are sitting at about 30 minutes left in the round. So, I'm going to take a step out and see what's going on, see how things are progressing. Now, next game, I told Rich Grant that he could play, and he's playing another J-Sky deck. So, hopefully, he'll be a longer match. I mean, I don't want to see a slog, but hopefully we'll get, you know, more than a 10-minute match. I feel bad. I feel bad. We're going to 2020. I don't know where Rich is going to sit, but I'm going to step out and leave you with this wonderful thought. Why don't you head on over to the YouTube page, which is The Zone 521, and while you're there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because when you do, you're taking us one step closer to slapping Ben Seidow. Now, Ben has donated his wonderfully slappable face to the efforts of the channel to slap him. And slap him we will. We just need 100 subscriptions to the YouTube channel, and we are going to slap the ever-loving hell out of Ben Seidow. I believe we can do it. Do you think we can get there, Chase?
I'm going to subscribe right now.
Thank you very much. Because once we reach that 100 magic number, whew, Ben Seidow's getting slapped hard.
Now, for me and the viewers, what's that channel name again?
The channel name is The Zone 521. You can find that information at the bottom of the scroll as it comes by. The scroll is full of useful and pointless information, but it's still there.
And subscribe.
Awesome. Thank you very much, sir.
I'm here for you, Pookie.
How wasn't Chase subscribed? I'm so disappointed in him, says the fans.
That's fair. He's got me between a rock and a Valakut there, dude. I don't know what to say.
Right, right.
That's a double rock.
But it's not a mountain.
But it's the mountain.
But it's not a mountain.
But it's the mountain.
But it's not a mountain.
But it's the mountain.
She looks like this.
But it's not a mountain.
But it's the mountain.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure it's the mountain. I mean, it's Valakut. It is the molten pinnacle.
Okay.
That's a big molten mountain.
You can't chain anybody to it, so it's not a rock.
No, there's no. And keep in mind, it's
No, but you can throw him in a magma pit.
critical on it.
But you can't chain him to it, so it's not a rock.
But you don't need to chain him. You just throw him in a hole. It's like magic. You throw them in a hole and they vanish.
Yeah, but in Magic, you can chain something to the rocks.
You can chain... Yeah.
But you can't chain it to a Valakut.
With the chains of Mephistopheles?
That's not chaining it to the rocks.
You could use the chains of Mephistopheles to chain it to the rock.
Not modern.
You could.
Non-modern.
You could. You get kicked. You get DQ'd real quick.
Yeah, yeah, well, no, because as soon as you show chains of Mephistopheles, you're done.
That's what you do. You put chains of Mephistopheles in your deck. You chain them to the rocks with it. You get the game lost. You replace it with a basic mountain. Done.
So you're able to throw it up there. Hit her square.
So +3, so yeah, 9.
I don't know who this guy is, but I'm not a fan.
It's Danzy.
Oh, that cheater. I see what you're doing there.
Of course, Valakut's not a mountain. If it were a mountain, it would say mountain.
My bad.
I'm gonna pull the badger off because I
It's not a mountain.
Any way you can climb up to her.
No, you know what the mountain is.
Bjorn, whatever his name is, from the Netherlands, who's the world's strongest man. That's the mountain.
You know he's not the world's strongest man. He's only gotten third.
He holds like 3 amazing records.
He is Europe's strongest man a lot of times.
He has the world deadlift record.
That's fine.
1,063 pounds.
That's fine. But
I have nothing
he is
else
not
to
world's
work
strongest
with.
man. He does not have world's strongest man title.
Hey, Danzy, Primeval Titan fetches for it. I'm just saying. Gotcha.
Primeval Titan fetches for it lands.
Still fetches for it.
Yeah.
I'm only using crossbow.
What's it?
Magic missile is my go-to.
Type, subtype.
I only
I wonder how Snell's doing out there.
I don't know.
We need a secondary game of the camera.
The next round, she'll take an additional.
That's possible, but that would require like setting up a separate camera, and I don't have enough cord to do that.
Some
I'm gonna see how
sort
far
of
reckless they are. They're in game 2 going to game 3. I'm gonna switch you
close combat weapon.
You want a bonus match?
I don't have any.
Not right now.
I'm just saying, just in case if it comes to it.
Mad Blind Mountain. That's the mountain.
Hey, who would believe? Everybody would expect a wizard to have that.
He's looking to see how close you have to be to try to bring that to
Yeah.
It's 120 feet.
Yeah, that's the mountain. Mad Blind Mountain.
It hits everybody.
Even me in the other room.
Yes,
Mad
it's
Blind.
radius, so it is the equivalent to a fireball. in radius.
Save that image.
And what is
Gonna add it up, media file.
So we need to check.
It's gonna suck.
Oh.
By the way,
Oh no, it's not that bad. Everybody needs to give me reflex saves.
Is she a magical beast?
She's not a magical beast. She's a human.
Where we at? It's here. It's here. There it is.
Yes, I know, honey. I'm trying
Put that right over here. I don't want to block up Ben getting slapped, because that's gonna happen.
You got good reflex.
Thank you.
That's No, it's not. Primeval Titan is not a fetch land, but it fetches uplands. He thinks he knows what mountains are. I mean, he doesn't even play Mad Blind Mountain. Shuffle your library. Play this ability only you control 2 or more permanent red permanents. I mean, how great is that? I'm honestly surprised people don't play that in Jace Kai.
Badger out.
Yeah.
It'll stop you from getting Jace locked.
The badger's
Wow,
taken.
maybe I should bring that up to spells. Well, you gotta control red permanents, and Jace Kai doesn't. They throw spells. They don't have red permanents, so I guess it would be pertinent not to play Jace Kai, or Mad Blind Mountain and Jace Kai. I know it's the best mountain. It's the only non-basic
Looks like it's very smooth and might
pure mountain. Everything else is a dual mountain. This is this cycle from Shadowmoor. They are amazeballs. I love them, but greatest mountain of all time. Yes, Gmote. I got it. I'm hip to your jive lingo.
That brings up Kellen Buds.
Alright, she just using cover.
She is improved cover.
What?
It just goes to it.
I'm down with the slang on the streets.
Make your
that's
way
old school, man. You got to go new school. It's all about the accents now. Jeez, man.
But
Let me know the
but no,
accents.
I really have to take a bio, so I'm gonna leave you to the sultry sounds of Planeswalker, a campaign in the making.
I don't know. One of my accents get mixed up in my head. I usually say mom when I'm speaking in Irish accents. I don't know why.
9 damage.
I know I'm speaking Irish, but I always just like saying mom. I get accents mixed up myself too. I try to go for the pirates, but I always end up coming out Irish.
I got another thing of acid root chuck up there.
Arr, where's me beer and potato?
Oh, and she takes another 1d6
That is actually more
damage
piratey than
on the next round
Irish pirate.
from the Optimus Fire,
Okay.
You're right.
I
So,
feel a leprechaun.
this, no.
which should be 6.
Okay, so how is she doing? I mean,
She's
still
still
alive?
alive.
Okay, so that was an 18, so we're good there. It's a hit, right? The natural
So
18.
28.
No, I'm doing acid.
Yeah,
do that.
that will hit.
And that is a 3
3 points damage.
points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah, because you're at that range.
Yeah. I don't know what you're.
This is the 2 hit.
Yeah.
So you rolled an 18.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, I knew 18
Just like
would
on your
hit it
sword,
because
you
that's
had-
what I had. Well, I knew the 18 would hit it. So. And I wasn't gonna hit it. It didn't really matter how hard.
And you have killed her.
I feel bad because I felt like she was such a nice lady.
I don't know if this acid should have hit now that I think about it, but you killed her. That's the damage. I don't know how the cover is actually supposed to interact with that. It's such an obscure corner.
Splashes everything in the air. So
Yeah, but seems like
She has the
such,
ability
that
to
seems
get-
like such a cheat to get around what is supposed to be a massive
cover.
You know, the entire point of the fight is that it's supposed to be difficult to hit her. So to
But-
just to be able to hit AC 5
We came prepared.
and
we didn't look
Yeah,
at the
but
scenario in
acid.
advance either.
And
We
I'm
just
out
bought
of
potions,
Yeah.
bought bottles because I got sick of us not hitting things in areas. I'm like, I'm buying electricity, and I'm buying fire, and I'm buying
I'm
ice.
just going with what's on my fridge.
I also
Yeah, I know.
I bought one of
I
like
understand.
every type that we could.
It sucks she
and it
didn't
was
do
just
any
basic
of her
items.
cool stuff.
Sorry.
I actually have
Can't
asked
tell you
Shoot
how.
with you with her laser pistol.
No.
Kick the crap out
Wait,
of
she
her
has
with
a
a
laser
robot.
pistol?
I'm so hurt.
Oh,
Well, she's from Numeria.
oh true.
No, it was in the.
Oh, it was in the exhibit. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which are from Numeria.
Okay. Oh, we did not loot the room after getting rid of those robot dudes. So let's loot the room here.
Check for anything useful in the room. Does anybody need any help? Oh wait, we didn't take any damage.
We
Did
almost
take
took-
damage?
Well, the magic took some.
So as you're looting the room over here, the 4 fallen Technic League comrades each carry an adamantine amulet with 100 gold each, as well as a single tracker chip. But you don't know what a tracker chip is, probably.
So we each have an adamantium amulet now. Because there's only fire.
We don't. Is there anything special about these? Or they're just worth
They are a
gold?
technological item known as a
Stick all the
tracker chip.
trackers
The
on the
amulets are just
badger.
gold.
Amulets just gold.
And let the badger go.
And so, how are you getting up to check loot her?
I have a grapple.
I got the rope and the animate rope.
Well, that will work too.
Okay. So
Okay.
animate the rope up there.
So you animate the rope, you climb up. It's an easy climb check once you do that. So she had on her, make sure I'm using the right one, not the level
Here she has this
6
sweet
one.
laser pistol.
She has a wand, 5 magic arrows. She had a bang grenade, but no more. A masterwork short sword, a masterwork short bow, and a time-worn laser pistol.
Can I use a spellcraft check to see what kind of wand that is?
You
A
can.
short sword and
I'll
what?
back him up on.
What was the master of short sword?
24.
Short bow. Masterwork short bow. It is a wand of memory lapse, 13 charges. If you'd like to identify the arrows.
22.
Never mind.
These are 5 +1 shot arrows. So in addition to being +1, they deal
Mind if I take
additional
those?
6 points of electricity.
Is anybody able to use? I don't know if I'm able to use the memory lapse. Am I?
The wand.
I have no idea. It's
I
a,
can use the
it
short
says in the
sword.
advanced player's guide.
I can use the bow.
There shouldn't be any
Because
difference to using that over using the wand. Your life will try to still be able
It depends what spell list it is
short
on.
sword, short bow, I can't.
Yeah, but you won't gain any real value to using them over.
What skill does it take to
You
use
know,
this laser?
can I carry them around and be cool for a little bit at least?
You can, if you
Oh,
want
okay.
to. Exotic weapon proficiency firearms. Otherwise, you are not
I have-
proficient with it, but you could fire it.
It is a wizard's spell.
Because I have a,
Level 1 wizard.
There you go. So either
I
he
have
or I.
weapon finesse. So,
Well, give him something else to do.
Well.
Oh wait, no.
Wait.
It's not a no, not
Did
a
you-
magic.
Then just the magic missile, you know?
No, you mean the memory lapse?
The memory lapse. I'm gonna say if you use the wand of memory lapse, is it a touch?
It is, I have no idea. I don't know what the spell
Oh,
is.
it's a
I'm
close
looking at
range.
it. It's a close 25 foot plus 5. 5 per 2
Just make them
levels.
forget what they were coming to attack you for.
Will negates. Saving throw will negates. Spell resistant, yes.
What was it
You
later?
can cause the
What
target
was the
to
other
forget
thing?
what happened from the
Later
casting
fire.
spell back to the beginning of
I
its
know.
last turn.
You're non-proficient. You just take it.
I
Penalty
can't.
did.
I can use the
So
sword or
this
the bow.
may allow
Because I
a
love it.
retry on a
Yeah, but the
diplomacy,
problem is that your
intimidate,
life
or
crossbow is
opposed
better
skill
than
check,
Master Wood.
though only
Okay.
with respect to the target,
You know,
not
you've
other
got-
entities
Yeah,
that
you've
may
got a
be
light
present.
crossbow.
So guys, did you hear me on that?
What's that? Repeat.
So we got 13 chances to do redos on diplomacy checks, or intimidate, or oppose skill checks.
It makes the guy forget the last.
Oh, okay.
Turn. So yeah, we get 13
It's a
chances.
blue flashy light, isn't it? It's, well,
Men in
it's not
Black.
that bad.
Didn't he say Men in Black came through? I mean, come on.
Well, they're
Black.
technically guys.
I know, but I'm just
But
saying,
were they
Men in
black
Black
suits
came
with
through, so
ties?
we've now got the memory lapse.
What
here.
kind of? I have swords or daggers. I need.
Neuralizer, masterwork.
It's a masterwork short sword and short bow. If you need them, go for it. Because I've got the
Am I
light crossbow
am
and
I
breaker.
able to use?
You're able,
I
Is he
have
able to
weapon
use-
familiarity, so should I be able to use them?
you have your crossbow. It's got your
Yeah,
light
there's
crossbow.
no
It's not gonna
real
be better.
value to you using them.
Okay.
Masterwork gear, there typically isn't after level 1. Unless you don't have anything, but you would not, wizards are not proficient in them.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before I said.
Jared said my light crossbow's worth it anyway, so we're going.
Which, so where are you guys going next?
Is there another
Is
room
there-
there?
There's
Yeah.
this other giant room over here.
Let's.
A giant room, huh? It doesn't look very
Shall
big,
we
but okay.
stealthily go over to the other giant room?
I say we just bought. We just
we need to
want
go
to
upstairs.
over, but keep an
Let's
eye
clear the
out. Probably
floor first.
get up close. I'd say right at the not hallway.
You guys come over this way.
Yeah. And then somebody who's really good with
This
deception.
exhibit hall is dedicated to historical curiosities, with the western half dedicated to Taldan military history, and the eastern half displaying Osirian mummies and grave goods.
Okay.
Somebody
I've got
probably
perception
use
check.
a probably should
Then?
use a perception check.
Yeah, give me a perception.
Oh, that's garbage. 14. Oh, yeah, yours is better.
17. 23.
Can I take your roll and mine plus 10 to go together? Because that would work better.
I can't. I'm not going to be doing any perceptions. I get nothing benefit. I got a minus
23, you said?
Yeah.
I got a
So
minus.
you find the secret door that leads into this room over here. But it is locked.
I can't use the open close. I can't use the unlock doors.
Bash it down.
True. What could we use to bash it down? Does anybody?
That room is a secret door for the broom closet. I'm not even. The museum staff uses it to store cleaning supplies and tools. Used to vend and maintain the historical
Where was
gallery
the other place that
exhibits.
we had that?
It
Or
is
was
a
it locked door that it was the
DC
first
15
one?
perception
library.
check
It was the
and a
library.
DC 20 disable device to get into the broom.
Oh, that is a waste.
There's a screw
That was
in
the
it, yeah,
library where we went until.
There's a check over here.
Okay.
DC 25 perception and then DC 30 to unlock to get into the freight elevator, which leads to nowhere because there's nothing
So
in
how,
the basement.
what?
Okay.
So we.
So those are literally like they
There's
put all
just
this stuff
nothing-
on the map, and it's just
So that
to
room
keep
has
you
nothing
out
in it.
of. No, there's nothing.
Okay,
in that
upstairs
room.
we go.
Well, there's
So-
also
oh,
Is
this
this
left
room?
side.
Okay, so we're gonna wander back over to this room,
to this room here.
right? Yeah, we wanna clear this one.
Somebody get in front of me.
Yeah, I
Go
know.
find that.
I'll be up there.
Come on, I'm up here. Just leave the little wizard back there with the badger. Badger to protect him.
Come on,
Back.
Mr. Snuggles.
Can you command
Is
it
the
to
door-
be my shield?
No, not
Yes,
yet.
I'm gonna command the badger
So-
to defend the mage. Protect
There's
me.
nothing on
I'm
the
a wizard,
door,
that makes
no
this
traps.
just-
Okay, well,
You go
protect
in.
the little guy.
Shh, listen to eight.
You so this is this looks like the area where they restore things. They're like tables, scrolls that the where they're like under paper and there's white gloves around.
Anything useful for us on there?
Make perception checks.
If we need to read anything, just tell me.
If only I could.
Like in
15.
magic.
That one.
13.
I have a perception of 28.
28.
Yeah.
And what'd you get?
15.
15.
So I rolled a 3.
What do I perceive?
You see anything like
Anybody with more than a 20 find the secret door that leads to that little. You see that tiny
Yeah,
thin
hallway.
sliver there? Yes.
That'd be me.
Inside are two people.
Are they
One
alive?
is Vincent Quill, a lawful neutral male human aristocrat. And the other is Zenel Carvos, two of Aldane's staff. They are cowering in the passageway until you get them out. Like, oh, thank you very much for rescuing us. That was excellent.
Okay.
Did you?
Crazy lady.
Hey! No.
I don't know.
Sorry,
There are
did they go
some
first
Technic League people. Did you guys get the emergency supplies in the first entryway?
There was a first entryway?
There were emergency
Here.
You mean
So
the
they
road that
lead
I
you back there and show you where the emergency supplies.
You mean
Nobody
when I
had
said
enough.
we didn't loop around? You know.
Yeah. Nobody had a high enough perception check to notice them when you did roll a
Okay.
perception check in that
So we
room.
go back, we get emergency
But you've
supplies.
rescued two of the people. They exit the museum after you. Take them out and let me go back and give you what was in the emergency supply
Okay, so
chest.
people rescued, that's good.
But neither of them were Pendleton.
Pendleton's been possessed by some silver.
The nephew is Pendleton, right?
yeah, probably it's the slime. He's
The
he's
silver,
going
yeah,
to be
silver
like
slime.
he's going to be probably be our final boss.
Hey, but we're gonna have.
Close to
So
it.
there is a healer's kit,
Yay!
3 doses of blood block, 2 doses of antitoxin,
Two antitoxin,
yep,
3 what?
blood block. I have no idea
It's
what
okay,
that
everybody.
is.
I'm
It
back.
probably stops you from
We missed
bleeding
you.
now. Like stops
What else?
2 doses of anti-plague
Two
and 2 different wands.
Did you say anti-plague?
Anti-plague.
So
check those wands
let's
out?
check
There was
the
a
wands.
there was an adventure where it became very
47
important.
on one wand.
Anti-plague.
That one is Oh, I'm sorry. It's a potion and a wand.
Okay.
The wand is a wand of remove disease, 14 charges.
Okay.
Remove
Anti.
So let me check to
Blank.
see what.
I'll check the potion.
18.
Yeah.
So neither of those is enough, but you're pretty sure it is some kind of cure potion.
Okay.
What do you have to do to check the potion? What's the spell?
It's DC 15, which is twice the caster roll.
Hey everybody, I'm back. Sorry for the
Very
delay.
difficult rolls, actually.
Really had to,
Okay, so remove
Well,
so that's good. So
things.
leave that on. What's
But anyway, it looks like Chase has been busy over in the YouTube chat,
Okay,
Hey,
so
and
we need to double check to see
what he says is not very important, so doesn't matter.
use it.
Let's get the mountain out of the way. Let's go ahead and get Slap for Subs out the
Whether
way.
It's also a ranger spell.
And we're back. We've got just about 8 minutes left in the round, but it seems like more people are winding down. We do have Rich Grant taking up seat against,
so you need to see
or with,
blood.
his
Blood block
Jace Kai.
gives you a plus
Now,
5
Rich Grant lost to Jace Tai,
You got it.
which is the Soul Tai version of Jace, but
it ends up
Rich just could not handle that kind of firepower from this distance.
Okay, so it stops.
I don't know who his opponent is. I don't know what they're playing.
I'll let you know that potion is
But Rich is 1-1, so it could be virtually anyone. He could get a pair down. He could get a pair up. The field is so
You
open.
guys want to know what the
But whatever it is,
spell does?
we're unfortunately going to see another Jace Kai deck.
It's,
This is silver slime counts as a disease.
Rough.
It's fine.
You don't know.
it's a 1d20
It could be a disease
plus
or it could be a
cast
plague.
And
We will try it when we get
it has
So,
recently been brought to my attention, if you did not hear it a little bit ago, that apparently there is a potion of anti-plague
The spell also
in
kills
Pathfinder.
parasites and parasites, including green slime
Now-
above us.
Just anti-plague. Just, I guess, any plague.
So it might come in handy.
If there's a plague out there, you
did.
just
I know, I'm just wondering.
get a potion of
Use
anti it.
it directly in-
So, it's been a while, but I think
I don't know if this guy counts. He's not a
think it's
allied
time.
organization or.
there it
I
is.
thought this was like what?
Yep.
Like the
It's time. I think it's back.
So
I also realized that I am not branded,
I don't know if that counts as allied.
Oh, okay.
and you may not know where I'm
So you're
at.
coming
Oh my
up the
goodness.
stairs
Mm.
here to this
There we go.
first room.
Without Master Snell on the cam, I actually have space to put other stuff.
Yes,
Whew.
perception check. What's in the room? What's in the
Actually, it looks like you're coming up this direction.
Oh, that's
Okay,
good.
so we won't even see.
That's good rainbow.
Actually, I just remembered I have burning hands and abs and flash.
Anyway,
perception check of what may be up at the top of the stairs?
You don't see
Another
at the
match
top of the stairs,
wraps
you
up.
See the hallway that leads this way.
and we
to
are
this room, or you can see that back around
waiting
this way,
patiently
more stuff.
Okay, let's go check out the room closet to the left.
So you go
for the next.
and this is the
to fire
upstairs
off.
laboratory.
See, I told you it wasn't a room closet. You owe me $10.
Whatever.
5 minutes left in the round, though, so this may be the last. I hope this was the last match we're waiting on, because I'm ready to get going.
The holes in this one are offset from the holes in the other one. so
No,
you're
it's
not sitting
it's
in it,
different.
you know,
No,
Straight
it's-
over top of the other
It's
bathroom.
different. That's actually overhanging where the thing was. Yeah, it was over here.
I'm gonna take a step out for a second to ask, to find out how many rounds we got tonight.
It
Um,
actually is
Have to
overhanging
shovel
the outside of these.
Nice.
You lay them on top of each other.
Let's remove that.
Okay, so now
So
we're gonna
does that
turn
mean
around.
if we go?
I apologize.
where
So I'll be right back. Hang on.
3/4 of the way through.
Oh, you didn't actually finish this one.
So let me get this straight. So if we go to where the upper laboratories are outside, we'll probably find a pile of feces.
Well,
No,
I
it's
would assume
plumbing.
they have, you
They
know,
have plumbing.
Or we'll probably have a bad smell.
no, I'm betting that they have something like, you know, some
Fire pit?
latitude or some,
Just a bag of
Plants
holding
covering.
under each
Yeah,
other.
that's,
oh,
An
that's
infinite
like
bag of
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh my goodness!
Nope. Somebody has to
Explain to
empty
me why
those.
that wouldn't work.
Somebody has to empty them. Eventually, they fill up.
Wait, I
Not
thought
infinite?
I
No,
thought
bags
that's
of
what.
holding are not infinite.
Okay, so it's just a portal to a.
Oh, the bag of devouring.
I mean, that's
Oh.
Thanks.
a lot better than having to carry a bucket full of it.
Better than using the handy haversack, I guess.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, then you open it up and you dump it, and it's just cubic meters of feces.
At least it won't feel light until, and then you'll probably be throwing up right after.
Terrific Play-Doh fun factory ever.
No.
Well, you're in a game with guys. You should expect that. We're gamers.
I've got 2 kids home. Actually, in fact, right now we have,
5, 7.
there's 7 kids home. Yeah, granted, grandma moved with the mom.
Why would you come here if you have 7 kids at home?
Because there are 7 kids
Because
at
there's
home.
7 kids at home.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's this hallway here, or the bigger rooms off behind you.
Oh, let's take care of the little rooms first.
And this is a door right here as well. So you're gonna go down that
Let's go
hallway.
down the little hallway and do the little rooms first. They're probably like
Check for
room
traps.
closets and.
Everybody
Uh,
check.
Perception checks. No, we haven't had any traps in this one though, but I mean, I guess we
24.
could always
You
check
find
just in
no
case.
traps. These
Guys,
are
I think you leave
staff.
that pop
All these little ones off to the left are staff offices.
Okay. Nothing useful.
Well,
It depends. There are desks, drawers, and
Okay, can
papers.
we rifle through them?
If you would like to rifle through them, you can.
I'm
do so.
rifling through them one by one in each room. Is there anything useful?
Pendle.
You're looking for Pendleton?
Or other staff
anybody who
members
needs
who are
rescue.
hiding.
Yes.
Make a perception checks as you're searching.
Okay,
One, two,
well,
E4.
that was garbage.
So you do notice a desk drawer, and when you open it, We find a collection of letters to an anonymous contact in the elven homeland of Keonian, where Aldane is negotiating a deal to smuggle out several historical relics.
He's not all innocent.
Which, if made public, would lead to his permanent exile from his homeland. Okay.
Can I do perception check for each office?
That's really the only
Okay, let's move on to
interesting thing in the
Should we move on to the long hall next door?
Okay, let's go. Is there a door? Is the door unlocked? And then that long, next long room?
This is the lecture hall. It's a long, narrow presentation space for visiting academics.
Is there any,
That's
is there
a
any
big
collection there?
Is that a long? That's a long.
Is there anything
lecture hall.
interesting there?
It's a study hall.
There's actually
No,
there's
it's
like a
lecture hall.
raised stage in the back, and then there are steps,
Yeah, but
or
nothing-
not steps,
Nothing
desks all
interesting in the
along.
room for
No,
us. Okay.
nothing interesting.
It looks exactly like the study hall we had in high school.
It looks like the
Okay.
room where Harry
So
Potter goes to school.
now we want to go
Come back out
back
and around
here.
this way.
Yeah, and probably do a perception check for what may be out around there.
And so, warm colors and skillful paintings of scenes and landscapes lend an inviting charm to this salon out here. A few small tables and chairs have ended up scattered around the hall. Double doors to the north are labeled Hall of Incantation, while open passageways lead.
No, it says.
Passages ways lead east and west.
I wonder if any snowstorms.
Just leave it. We'll complain about it later.
So there are a couple of features here as well.
Just nosy.
I was just gonna give it.
Don't be rude and take somebody's phone.
Yeah, I know what.
I learned that the hard way in high school.
Oh my word.
So if you want to put yourselves as you would enter this room over here, B12.
I'm not
What are
gonna
you doing?
Entering that.
Badger in front of me. I'm in the back.
I moved down. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's what. But you know, I moved down to the mouse pad, so it wouldn't keep buzzing.
Oh. Hey, Cat, how you doing?
You can go ahead and give me perception checks.
18.
22.
29.
We have a complaint.
What's the complaint?
Your phone was beeping like non-stop.
Oh, I'm
It's not
sorry.
beeping. It's just that. I
And
moved it onto the mouse pad.
she was trying to steal it.
I'm sorry.
No, that's the complaint. She was trying to take it away from you.
I'm sorry.
So there are a couple of plants in here that seem to be angry plants.
I'll let you say.
This strange vibrant plant slowly but dangerously whips about its
I will have a decision by next fortnight.
tentacles and its spiked head.
Woo! Sorry about that, I'm back. There are at least 4 rounds tonight, so we got that looking forward to. So we're probably going to have a random game 4. I don't know who to put up yet, but we're back. And we've got Rich Grant versus Nick McCarthy. This is the Bob's Punishment match. Because we've got Jace Kai versus Derp Shadow.
See, that's the order you're supposed to go.
Anybody who knows me or has paid attention at all to any of my previous streams, whoo, these are 2 decks that I just absolutely loathe.
I will be testing.
And here they are playing each other, so this should be fun.
So are these the same? What are these dudes again?
Why isn't anybody sitting down?
Shoot him with fire.
Where's Rich? Come on, Rich.
You should have used the alchemy final on them.
I think it went to good use.
Here, Rich.
Yes, but I think it's a
Here, Nick.
laser
You
pistol.
didn't get the laser
Here, Rich.
pistol because of it.
Here, Nick.
If only you had failed your saves against that,
So what does the laser pistol do?
Kills you.
it does damage.
How much damage does it
A
do?
laser pistol, D8 fire damage, I believe. But it also has, it's broken, so like
Really?
it has 4 charges. It does 1d8 fire, times 2 critical.
Really?
It only has 4 charges. Those 4 charges are gone, it's dead.
Hang on.
But when you use it, when you misfire with it, it does crazy stuff. It malfunctions.
Like,
Well, it has a chance of like if you roll poorly on that, it will drain out all the charges and the thing is dead. If you roll really well, it will have a power surge and it will gain charges back. It sucks though because you couldn't make a character to use it because it costs so much and it only has 4 charges, and then when you get 0 charges, it's just dead.
Yeah.
So it kind of isn't as cool.
You'd have to make sure that you didn't ever run out of charges.
Yeah,
always use it for the main boss.
but you can't recharge
Save your
it,
specials
so.
for the main boss. Alright.
So Bablo, you are up.
I shielded and moved.
Okay. Kellen Boss.
Alright, so we're in combat with these things, right?
Yes, they are hostile plant creatures.
Alright, I am going to deadly aim and rapid shot.
I know. Dude, Dancy, don't even get me started on this one. Before the night started, Rich kind of weaseled his way in to being the third match. Because he's like, he's so excited. So excited to do it.
Plants vs. Zombies. Is that what I was going to have all things like?
No, we're not playing that game. That's an evil game. Kids cannot defeat zombies.
Are these magical beasts?
They're not, they're plants.
Are they constructs?
Okay, so I'm
Alright, they switch sides. But Rich kind of was just so hyper excited to be on camera tonight.
and the second one,
And I agreed to it, even though
2.
even though I didn't know what he was playing right off, and then I asked, well, what are you playing? And he's like, J-Sky. I'm like, oh, I guess so.
12.
And then fate
It's under your.
put Derp Shadow
See, my first roll was good, actually.
as his opponent. So I don't know what I did to make somebody angry, but my karma just came back to bite me somehow. Well, I said I wanted a good long three-game match,
You're going to get attacked
and this one's probably going to go to time.
tentacles.
And Rich was late because he was pack warring, which is why he lost his side of the board.
DC 20.
Nope.
DC 9.
But there you go.
Okay.
But approaching them is going to be a challenge.
It's quick.
And you
Anyway.
Enigma will be being attacked 3 times by 3.
Gonna fetch out
I'd just like to say, I didn't even do anything. You're the one who
at least
attacked it.
one. Probably shocking
After,
because he's playing
oh, no,
derp.
it's her full attack, never mind.
I know. Just
Can I carry
just
the cost or not?
You can. Which
think about
attack
something
are you going to pick?
better. Think about kittens. Think about
Is he bigger than me?
think about
Size me
think about I don't. Oh god, this game is already melting my brain.
I don't know why I just did that. 'Cause I forgot it.
But there's the opt.
So 23.
You've successfully parried.
Okay.
So now you pass.
Have you how about a guess? Have you been able to think about more about what the theme is? Because that's
So you have hit it.
And isn't it
that works too. Go play some Fortnite I wish I was playing Fortnite. I don't even have Fortnite, and I'd almost rather be watching Fortnite than watching the. Look at that Thoughtseize! Look at that good old Thoughtseize! Pay the 2 life.
So you gain back your panache.
Ju-
You just spend.
No, that's the way to do it. Burn it and gain it right
Okay.
now. Burn it.
Yay! Jace 1 down. Fantastic.
2d6 then, right?
2d6 plus.
And let's see here.
6.
What are some fun cards in Modern? Let's find a fun card.
16 damage.
What's a random? Nope, that's not.
Okay.
1 doubles.
Yeah, plus 1 doubles.
Plus, but the 4 precision.
Oh wow!
Oh, that's right,
So
you're
it's
right.
plus 6.
Sorry.
Plus 1
And
plus
does this
6.
count as an attack of opportunity?
I can start my stream up and you can watch me play. I don't know how much bandwidth I'm putting out right now. I don't want to tax it too much by bringing up an additional stream. I appreciate the offer, and that would be fun, but
It's 15.
Just on that plus.
another fetch shock. So Derp Shadow doing Derp Shadow things, so no big surprise there.
That's plus 1.
Wow, J-Sky with 2 colonnades, so he is a good solid 3 turns behind.
2d6 plus.
Let's see here. That's a good one, and that's white, but not a lot of creatures being tapped. Let's find something cool and random.
Plus an additional 1.
Thought Flare. That's too expensive.
So then its second attack has 23 to hit.
That's too expensive. That's not modern.
That is
That's a
1
land.
damage, and you will need to make a fortitude save.
Yeah, Dominaria is going to give us a new Rada. I mean, that's cool. Right now I'm looking at Rada Heir to Keld. And she's a 2/2 for 2. 1 red, 1 green, and then when she attacks, you add red, 2 red to your mana pool. And she can tap to add a green. So she's like an elf. Well, she is an elf. Wow, why did I not think she was an elf?
17?
All this time I thought Rada was a human.
Then it misses.
Hey, it's Tassiger!
And that is your
Tassiger, everybody.
So when I did the
Look at that Tassiger, and it's a shock fetch. Let's find something good. Rusted Sentinel.
hit its
A 3/4 for 4 that enters play tapped. Yeah, that's an uncommon.
I am going to
Ooh, 6 mana. Target creature. Nah, that's terrible.
You're going to have to trigger to get close.
Wow, that's really cool art.
Unless you can tumble.
Burst Signets, mana ramp.
have acrobatics.
Woo, that's expensive.
So you make an acrobatics check
Colossus of Sardia.
against
Colossus of Sardia is in Modern? That's awesome!
I have an acrobatics. Oh.
That's not Modern.
So you are able
That's
to
a token.
successfully avoid
That's
the
not
next
Modern.
opportunity.
That's a stupid card. That's definitely not Modern.
Precision.
Splice. That could be fun.
That would be a 27
27 will
card.
Arcane.
And that would be a
Spiritual Visit is what I'm looking at right now. It's an instant spell. 1 white. Put a 1/1 colorless creature token into play. It has Splice and Arcane, a 1 white. So let's see here. More things. Did Derp Shadow do anything? Nope. Oh, but we did have another crack of fetch, so we're down 1 more. That's a Scalding Tarn, it looks like.
I believe you need to be 25.
Hey, we finally got 4 lands into play on J-Sky's side, so maybe we'll get a spell cast.
No, as a splash,
That's not a-
hits the creature you.
Okay.
Fetch response to your fetch. Isn't that fantastic?
But it's out of the 15-foot range she's attacking with.
Like there.
Basic Island, that's terrible. Why would he do such a thing? You want to kill yourself. I mean,
No, it's 1. First you have to hit with your touch attack.
let's see here. Let's go to
Badger is,
let's go to Gatherer.
Protecting the mage.
yeah, so he's
Let's
gonna
see what
move
we
up
got
a-
in type,
Right?
name, text,
Yeah,
arcane.
mage and the flame.
So does he need to be the next one over?
No.
Got it.
That's
Let's see
no.
here. Good old Kamigawa. I always come back to Kamigawa. Kamigawa's a great plane. I can't understand why people didn't like it.
Not as great as
We need to go back to Kamigawa. we need to just embrace Kamigawa.
It misses.
Of course it does.
We need to go back. We need to revisit Kamigawa before we go back to any plane. That means Ravnica or
21 will hit.
Mirrodin. I would honestly like to see a return to Lorwyn. That would be kind of fun. More fetches. Look at that. Pass go, pass go. Look at me, I drew a card. Look at me, I'm passing my turn. Joy! J-Sky versus Derp Shadow. Anyway, let's look at colors. And let's see here. Blessed Breath.
He's in melee, so that's minus
15 to... You cracked another fetch, I guess. I don't know. Okay, Culligan's command. Your opponent discard the card, and he's going to get back Tasigur as the modes of choice. Snapcaster down. And choosing... Opt.
16 hits.
Regular, just 16 hits.
Yes.
Okay.
Opt in response.
First shot is 1d8 plus 8.
Oh, as a remand.
That is 12 damage.
Where did your minus 8 go though?
I took it off of
No, that's a push now.
natural 16.
Oh,
So I don't even have to fire the thing.
nice.
You have to make another save against the poison, but
Uh,
and it only lasts 6 rounds. That is a really...
I guess, yeah, push the snappy,
Yeah, well,
but he,
only a 16.
I guess it was a remand or some kind of counter spell.
CR2, I don't know, even really know why they're in there.
Just to harass him. Well, they actually got to hit with 3 attacks.
Now we've got something happening, I hope, please.
Damage, and their poison only causes nauseated, which just gives you minuses to attack. It makes you puke.
If everything goes really bad,
Okay, so it was a remand. There's another remand. And now we're playing a Derp Shadow.
Make a
So
this room here.
Death Shadow is currently a 5/5.
21.
Over in Kamigawa, I'm looking up all the cool arcane spells that I could splice really good stuff into. Because you've got a fog that splices, you have this put a spirit into play that splices. You just have to cast an arcane spell. And it's on a cast trigger. As you cast an arcane spell, you may reveal this card from your hand and pay its splice cost. If you do, add this card's effects to that spell. So you're not adding a copy, you're just adding the effects on top of that spell, so it's an addition. I thought it was a neat mechanic, as nobody else did.
You cannot tell what it is.
That's a lot of menus.
20.
That's a lot of nothing in the hand.
What?
Whip feather token.
What is
You're tapped out. You know he's got a K command, so he's going to make you discard something, and he's got to get Tasigur slash the Derp Shadow that you're going to kill back into his hand. Now, he is at...
whip, not wood?
Do you have enough to fire up a Colonnade and Bolt? That's how you can win this one.
token that forms into a huge leather whip
Nope.
wields itself.
Nope, you do not.
Any opponent
Supreme Verdict is a card.
using weapon.
And just passing the turn. Okay.
It does like D2.
Yeah, the weapon has
3
plus
cards in
10,
hand.
base attack bonus does 1d6 plus 1 point.
Inquisition of Kozilek.
It makes a free grapple attack.
Not liking that too much. That's getting remanded. More remands. More remands. I'm starting to learn that that's an alternate art for remand. That's been around for a while, but it's just not the dude shrugging his shoulders. It's like, I guess I lost the spell.
Oh, does anybody have another row?
And Culligan command now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, Inquisition.
Keep the rope we have with it.
Probably the Helix.
Did we cut it off from the tower?
You used your magic to.
Did it come back down?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of the snap because the Helix is only a one-shot, but the snappy,
It's been a while, okay?
that's getting so much back.
So, which direction?
Probably a good call, but I don't know.
Not that I
I'm bad at this game. I don't know a good call when I see one. Blessed Breath. Target creature you control gains protection of your color of your choice until end of turn. You can splice that.
And this is
Candles glow. Prevent the next 3 damage would be dealt to target creature or player. Gain life equal to the damage prevented this way. Splice. That could be fun.
So there's just like
Anyway, tapping, firing up a colonnade,
and you see another robot out there.
push. That's unfortunate.
And if you guys would actually like to give me a person.
That's unfortunate indeed.
19.
Charge across the Araba. Sweep. Returning number of planes you control to owner's hands. Creatures you control get +1/+1 for each plane. Return this way. That
Wait and see what you guys do.
that could be fun. I could see that.
Survival.
It costs 5, but if you're doing it, it's a finisher.
That's the only thing I could do.
I can actually see that being a card play, though.
I guess I will try it for that.
I like that. I truly like that. What do we got
In
here?
addition to this robot there,
So
you see a
I can see we might want to move the game next week to Tuesday.
These 4 squares. You see a what you would consider a trap is a mine.
Hey, send the badger in.
Oh, you magic missile, right?
Shoot it for me. I can shoot them out from there.
Wait, shouldn't we? You want me to just use one of my many charges just to target that mine?
But that would also be where we'll need to roll initiative against this robot.
Let's see if the robot goes first and sets off the mine.
Oh, come on. Get up. Oh, sorry, I'm yelling at you guys. They're rolling around like
Bad Blue?
8.
Ooh.
Yeah, my dice
Jeez.
are
Kellen Boss.
24.
Badger.
22.
Isgro?
8.
What's your bonuses?
Oh, big zombie fish.
Flat Dex.
No, I have it on my
That's a card that exists in Magic. Big ol' zombie fish for 2 mana.
That's my level 2 spot. Not this one.
And
What else is in Kamigawa? Clean Fall. Destroy all enchantments. That's a sorcery, doesn't matter. Ethereal Haze, that's the
what's
fog.
your bonus to initiative?
Rope that rope
Target creature gains
and make it wrap around.
+1/+1 first strike.
Into the mine.
And all you gotta do is untap or tap an untapped white creature you control. That's not bad.
Alright.
But I'm going like last.
Alright, I'm gonna, first of all, I'm gonna say,
Otherworldly Journey makes creatures bigger.
and then I'm going to.
That could be fun. Hey, it's a Snapcaster, and it's a push, and there's a Helix to probably kill Snappy. To your face?
The robot.
And crack, and push? What?
16 to hit the robot?
What?
Your idea on the rope.
16 will
Oh, okay.
hit.
He's look.
1, 2, 3.
He's
1,
looking at
2,
my
3.
max distance.
Alright.
Ability of
So
using-
3 to you, 3 more for me, or for Rich. And here's the attack for 7. Puts him down to 10.
That is 15.
Getting a little overzealous there.
He seems to take
It's next to the 9.
less than 15 damage. Badger?
Plow through Rito. Plow through Rito.
Badger to do anything.
Sweep.
Okay.
Target creature. Oh, that's the targeted one.
With his integrated stun.
I can dig that. Damn it.
Well, 14
14 does not. On a, is that a
range. Just
range? No.
I looked away. Who won?
He stepped around the mine.
Mm-hmm. But now you should be able to see us through the wall,
Enigma.
which means I can't see him either. Right? Is that a wall there?
What's that?
There's a wall there,
Yes,
so I
there's
can't
a wall,
see him.
and the wall comes out only to there. So he's
Yeah, okay.
at the wall. Where you are at,
So
you cannot
I
see
am
him.
going to change to my crossbow.
Oh, wow.
Everybody's
Okay. and
Who
then
won game one out there?
I'm going to put down my rapier while my crossbow is loaded. Okay?
Okay. So move action
Rich.
to
Player playing
stow the
electrolytes.
rapier, move action to draw the crossbow.
That's what I thought, but I could never. I looked away for half a second, and everyone was like scooping up already.
They're going to 2 now.
You can
Huh?
draw
They're going to
as
two, or?
part of a move, so if you'd like to move
They're going to game
as
two?
well,
Yeah.
you could stow,
How'd you do?
move, and
2-0.
draw.
No, it
win.
doesn't make it.
But
No, we're
against,
just gonna- I'm just gonna take out my crossbow.
It's Corral.
What was I playing against?
I don't know. What
Oh, I
were
was
you
playing
playing?
against Collective Company.
Ah.
I can't use the animate move because I think I
That's
have
cool.
him in line of sight and he's behind
Set
the
up
wall.
mine.
So I'm going to just go with my original plan and
Well,
just
except
go.
for where you are to where
You need to get more people in here.
I would like that.
I'm probably
Need to
just
get more
gonna
people in
just
there.
start
When you get more
lining
people in there,
those to the robot.
I don't know, you have a Twitch channel.
I'm picking up stream. Yeah, it's Crabhammer69 is on
Magic
Twitch.
One magic from the soul.
That is one.
Awesome.
But I mean, this guy right here, he's got the right idea. I like what he says.
Nah. I mean, he has some ideas, but
He plays mountains, plays Valakut, wins matches. I mean, that's a winner in there.
Depends what the target of magic
That's a good
missile
hatch.
is.
What does that mean?
If magic missile says one creature,
got 33
you cannot
candies for that egg.
Look at my Perkimon.
Yeah, look at my Perkimon.
Look at my Perkimon.
I got some good Perkimon, man.
Crab Hammer 69.
Crabhammer69.
I'm friendin'.
target
Fantastic.
up to 5
I am
creatures, so it can only target creatures, not
Okay.
traps.
Okay, so
I'm just gonna let you know straight out,
From where he's at.
I don't know a whole lot about Twitch. I have a channel. I know how to stream to it.
Yes. You can
I know
see
how to
where
pop out the
the
chat.
pieces of robot has
You know how to get
cover,
subscriber money?
but
Not yet. I
full
don't have
cover.
enough. I'm not a partner yet.
So animate move
You have to be a partner to be a subscriber to get subscribers?
I believe so. Well, not to get subscribers, but to get like muns, I think.
Fair.
Kind of like YouTube. To be able to get AdSense, you have to be a partner, which requires at least 1,000 subs.
Know if
I need to
animate
get you
Pro
back.
has any
I need a lot of dummy accounts right now.
offensive-
I mean, people keep offering, but I've not seen nothing.
So Jay Sky took game 1.
Oh,
J Sky did take game 1. Derp Shadow was definitely trying, but there were so many remands. So many remands.
Well, that's Jay Sky for you.
I know. Last game, J Sky did get technically got the win. There's my air quotes from my invisible hand. Technically got the win over Jace Ty, but the Jace Ty deck conceded because he wanted to go home. So this would be a much different matchup if Jace Ty would have taken the win over Jace Kai, and then Jace Ty went home.
So I'm probably not going to be able to.
I was expecting a lot more from Derp Shadow on this matchup.
I expect nothing from Derp Shadow.
Of course you know, Bob.
This match is so stimulating. I'm looking up what cards have Arcane and Splice from Kamigawa.
The answer is Through the Breach.
Through the Breach has Splice? That's cool. I'm really trying to think about how to work a plow through Rito with Bosiju, so you don't have to worry about wasting all those planes that you sweep up.
Seems good.
Yeah, he should have gone before me.
You know, it's going to be a finisher anyway. It would be a shame to have that countered by anything, you know, after you've swept them up. But
I think my personal favorite's splicing Through the Breach onto Through the Breach, putting Titans in play.
that works.
It's a lot of lands.
It is a lot of lands. It's
hot
8
8
lands, hot 8 lands. I do like the let's see here. Yeah, Charge Across Arabia. It costs Araba. It costs 5, but it's sweep for all your creatures. But it's just so much expense. And then obviously Ethereal Haze. That's Arcane that you can splice into. It doesn't splice itself.
And let me
But
know when
Otherworldly
that
Journey actually seems like a fun card to splice into. Because, you know, it's like, oh, blink, and here comes your, or flick, and here's your, here's a counter to make you bigger. So it's like, you know, with you know, you can flick something with hardened scales out, and it comes into play with 2 counters on it then.
Yeah. It does all of the things. A mulligan for Jace guy. Must be digging for the goods.
There are no goods.
There's goods in Jace guy.
The only highlight to that game was Jace got thought seized.
You know what the nice thing about Jace guy? They play at least one good card in their deck. One basic mountain.
No, hi.
Sometimes.
Most of them play one basic mountain.
What do you mean one good card?
One good card.
A lot of them have Gideon or Elspeth or other awesome white cards.
Yeah, they're alright.
Yeah.
They're not a mountain.
Kellen Boss, threatened critical.
Why would it ask this question?
Scry straight to the bottom.
Exploding the mind to a point where it
That's a Scalding Tarn.
will explode itself.
Watery Grave into Thoughtseize.
And so, it's,
So that
it's also
is a
it's
payment
technological mind.
of
It's not
5.
a. It's like a
Took the remand.
literal sci-fi mind.
Took the
only
remand.
thing that will
He's afraid of the remand, man.
creature getting into one of
He
those-
tried to K-command 3 separate times.
Unless you have disabled device to
And just couldn't
disable it,
because of those
the
friggin'
only thing
remands.
that's gonna trigger it is getting up. It's a sci-fi mind. It's not a.
Just sleight of hand.
The Muse graces us with her presence. Hello, Muse.
16 Calabas.
I believe his life pulls at 17. I think he cast Inquisition instead of Thoughtseize.
Oh, that's an Inquisition? Okay.
It was a Thoughtseize. It was reneged into an Inquisition.
Ah.
Just take separately, but it.
Oh, instead of getting the remand, he remanded it?
No, he was
Oh,
casting
he
Thoughtseize and then
decided to
casting
go with the Inquisition instead.
Inquisition.
After I saw your hand, I'm gonna Inquisition.
We need to have a conversation with our players about playing clean.
I would just
That seemed pretty
remember to
derpy.
use the shock arrows. It would help.
Okay.
There's the Thoughtseize.
And there's a Cryptic.
And goodbye, Cryptic. Oh, yeah, let's say Snappy. Because you don't have Cryptic mana yet.
He doesn't have the 4th element, I don't think.
Shoot the robot with my
It's on every
crossbow?
Mesa, so there's one.
I've
Oh,
been
he's got it.
shooting you with regular arrows and doing damage.
Well, can I can't see him. Can I?
He ain't coming into that mine.
Yep, okay.
If he didn't, he does now.
He's not immune to the damage from mine.
I threw Thoughtseize down on accident, and he let me didn't have to worry about
Okay.
Sure he did.
Just don't get
Winky
too
face.
close
Sure he did.
to when-
Winky, smiley face. Party hat, curly hair,
20, so I can actually see.
winky, smiley face.
Eggplant emoji?
Anyway. And we're tapping. And there's another Thoughtseize. The Thoughtseize.
Ooh, Kiranos.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nobody likes that.
Yeah. That's the right card to take.
That is a good card to have, though. I mean,
When it's on the battlefield, it does some serious work for you.
I haven't seen Keranos come out in quite a while.
In the graveyard, not quite as effective.
No.
Maybe he's going to attack without Thoughtseize. Oh, no, don't be business.
We had to make sure that it got processed and, you know, it resolved.
Right.
Okay.
Give it an extra second for flavor, because, you know, it's
Nick's sitting on 1 land. That's not good.
Stuff Shadow, he only needs 1. 1 land in a large graveyard.
Yeah. He's trying to get that large graveyard.
He's what, 2 cards away in the graveyard from a Gurmag Angler?
Or Tassiger.
Or a Tassiger?
Tassiper.
He's 1 land away from a Tassiger.
Zombie fish and Urmag. Yeah, I guess he does need just one more. Urmag is 1 black man, and Tassiger is he's got two blacks or two manias of somethings.
Yeah.
That's weird. I've got this weird artifact.
Me?
Look at like the bottom of the Goblin Balloon Brigade.
Mm-hmm.
Rapid shot.
Part of it's over, where the rest of it's behind. That's
I'll start with. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's actually kind of cool. He's like, woo, that whole bottom row. I could see it if I had like 2 images of Goblin Balloon Brigade, or
Yeah, it's like the last 6, like the bottom 6 pixels or whatever.
That's so cool. Anyway. See, that's vastly more entertaining than what's happening here.
There was some discard play. We got some cards in the hand. We got double black.
Ooh, look at that. Discard spell, counter spell.
We got Tassiger mana going on
Woo!
right now. We got Angler mana going on.
The Junie V
I have a text message going on.
separately.
Yes. So it's going to do a.
So what are you going to do with them 2 manias?
10 points.
What you going to do? Is it going to get Tassiger? Is it going to try to be a Tassiper? You got a counter spell? Or you got a... Oh, you got a Snappy.
So it's just that.
That's a nut shadow.
There's a derp shadow.
That's a tree.
Him's a tree.
Okay. The arrow damage.
And we're drawing. Wipe the shame off the card before you put it into your hand. I mean, that's how you play blue.
Were you
That
rapid?
was my. Yes, I was.
Cryptic's online now.
The second one.
If he only... Or he does have it. That's right. It never got stripped.
Got shadow in for 3.
Bounce draw?
10 to hit. Yeah, that will miss.
I take 3.
Take 3. You're still winning this one, Rich.
When you're playing blue, you got a gimp color, but you got some.
Wipe the
got some
shame off
crutches.
the card. Put it into your hand.
Sacred Factory.
Into play.
I'm
Tapped.
going to shoot at you again. Threatened.
That's a Sacred Foundry?
Looks like the Masterpiece Sacred Foundry.
13.
The art on the Masterpiece lands are just so bland and monotonous. They all look alike. There's no flavor to them. I mean, it's like, woo, wow, that doesn't feel epic to me. It's flat.
Enigma.
Do I have a line?
I feel like they could have done a little more with it.
You know, with when your basic mountain is more oomph.
That's a beautiful mountain. Though.
It is a beautiful mountain, but when your basic land is more oomph
It's a
than your
mountain.
expedition,
It's a mountain.
well, yeah, you can chain somebody to that rock.
I have to push on a colonnade there. That's a sweet move.
Yeah, that's how we got him last time too.
Yeah.
There, I'll have a view, but
Push the colonnade, attack with the derp.
No dispel sideboard
Draw a
drawn.
straight line,
No respect.
and that draws to right there. So
Untap.
without
Wipe the shame
moving
off. Put that card into your hand.
further-
He's running. Rich is running on all lands right now. He's in Flood
He's got
City.
1 in hand, 1 in... Is that electricity? Is that what that is? No, not electricity, but
Electrolyze?
electrolyze, yeah.
It is.
Can you run and jump over them?
Oh, it was a shock.
like acrobatics,
You could
Electrolyze.
check to jump over the line.
get over around the line. I will do that.
Oh, hoping to draw into something.
Yep. If it would have hit the bolt, that would have been nice.
Yep, but he didn't.
20.
1, 2, 3,
Without the
4,
DC
5.
to jump.
What?
As long as I don't roll too bad, I have a decent acrobatics.
What did you roll?
It-
or?
I rolled
rolled
a
it.
12 in my acrobatics.
Didn't he have 5/5? Did I miss a shock or something there? Did I miss an attack somewhere along the line? So he's down further than I thought he was. So we're looking for his Kanta and Lily the Last Hope, you know, because she's awesome.
She does a thing.
And count or bounce draw probably.
Okay.
That is game. Woo, we're going to 3.
No, I know.
To the result.
See, you're usually on cam when I do my best visual jokes.
Oh, I was thinking.
For why?
Well, when you're playing,
I get animated with the camera.
So
Huh?
I get animated with the camera.
I know you do, and it's amazing. But like when you play things, I have we start off. You know, we got Hey Steve,
Hey, Steve.
Hey Steve,
I think.
and a lot of people actually go searching for tomorrow. So I actually help them out by finding tomorrow for them,
Nice.
and then get them out there. It's like we're searching for tomorrow. Well, there it is. Found it for you.
Got it.
Funny thing, it was on Lady Azami's shoulder the entire time.
Hey!
that
Ha! Kamigawa jokes. I've got them all night long.
The digs are real. The shovel.
15.
I was just match mana because it's blue-white control versus blue-black control.
It's 5.
they're two stupid decks that are bashing heads, but they get to wear the stupid padded training helmets, and they got bicycle helmets on, so they're just like bighorn sheep that are ramming their heads together, and it's not doing a dang thing to each other.
It's basically like walking around town and you're like, hey, do I have a pocket full of dirt? Oh, I do. Well, I'm going to play J-Sky. Or I'm going to play Derp Shadow.
Derp Shadow.
50 minutes of non-furious fun.
The derp is real.
No, you're in melee with him.
That is the nice thing about Bloodbraid not being a card, is that the card advantage you gain on that outpaces Derp Shadow and gives you a shot, making this deck not relevant.
Right here.
If I had my way, everybody would be playing mono red.
Nick!
Drawing the sword as you go.
Well, you do have your way,
I do.
and you can play Mono Red Mountains,
And I win.
but you're not.
No, I like green too much. My philosophy is if I can breach Woodfall Primus into play, I'm going to do it.
Hey, I got over.
I need to do that today. I've done
You
it.
almost did. You almost did, but you didn't.
I'm waiting for the turn 3 Embercool breach.
I will.
Just for fun.
But Nick assures me, he came in tonight and he's like, I'm playing Derp Shadow tonight. But next week,
He's going to have some hot goodness.
he's got some hot goodness.
What kind of spices he got going on next week?
He has actually enticed me to put him on cam next week voluntarily.
Visually, does it look similar?
He's got himself a seance deck.
Oh, it's so bad.
It is so bad, but it's so good. Hey, Junior! What's up, sir? Close that door, please. Close the door, please. Close the door, please. I don't want to hear them yell. I don't want them to hear me yelling at them. Yeah, he's setting up for the turn 2 Tassiger. That is a possibility.
It's well looking good against 2 blue land up right there. Tarn for a second.
Oh, there's a crack.
Did you make the
And the shock.
15? Nobody has said they said anything about a trap.
It's a trap.
You make the.
It's a trap.
So you didn't see the trap.
That's where the standings
You don't
looking right now.
necessarily know.
So I'm going to.
Well,
You're gonna run.
I know Tuesday.
You don't know. It's
I promised I would have to update his standings.
That's exactly.
I'm lazy.
It happens.
But for standings right now, these are where the first page is standing. As of last Thursday, I have not updated from Tuesday or today, or last week. So as of last Tuesday, this is where we're at. Oh, that needs to get refreshed.
Ow!
See a lot of sad faces on there, because I'm not anywhere in there.
Not yet.
Ow!
Refreshed.
Oh, there I am.
No, because
Wait, no, that's not you.
Non-lethal damage. It's not the same as.
You're not here either.
I'm not on it.
I just made your card. I haven't made it up yet. But what I'll do is, that is a mountain. That's Justin. I just don't have a picture of Justin because Justin hasn't given me his picture yet. And he snuck off before I could get there.
That's only to avoid dying.
Back to the action, and while we're waiting for this happiness, oops, that's got to get refreshed.
That's a gourmet angler. It's about to get.
That is a gourmet angler. But what I can show you is
But I
Stream
don't use both my
stuff.
actions just to get there. So
Desktop Titans, no
I'll lose my
desktop player
I'll lose my
cards.
desk down, but hey, I got rid of
Who's
the.
turn? Hell boss?
I'm
You
gonna
should
go
be
out
up here.
toward the end of the hallway here.
Oh, I didn't move you over yet. Hang on.
You salad. Check it out after you
stream,
match
Move
stream stuff.
40. Just 40.
Get cured.
Because that's all.
Where?
Are you gonna have to badger fly in now?
Huh?
Or just leave him?
No, he said he was told to stay. He's staying.
I'm hiding.
You are hiding.
That
Where?
moves him up, he's going to take a
Where are
full
people?
attack. He's going to
Wow, this is.
slam and grab.
Did I just put it over in?
You're gonna push him to the
Yeah, on your turn. On your turn.
Oh,
Wow.
come on.
It's not a-
Why
it's
did
not
I
an
not?
instantaneous-
You can't say
Did
that
I
the
not
first
move
time.
people over? I swear I copied them.
No, but. it's
Huh.
always whatever he's used.
And
Any cards?
No,
Nope.
10.
Yeah, I was not going to make that stun thing because I made an adjusted 6.
Nope. I don't think I moved him.
I just doubled what I rolled.
I honestly don't think I moved him. I feel bad.
Okay, remind
I
me
feel
before we
bad.
get into this thing that what we should do and do.
Cause yeah,
Enigma,
that's just
that
terrible.
is
That's
true.
just terrible, terrible, terrible.
Good job, Bob.
Well, I'm going to my rapier on it.
But what I can do is
22 will hit.
Boop, boop. Ha! I don't need that anyway. I'm too epic. So let's do this way.
Let's just do it that way.
Alright, so I'm going to use my
Didn't look like Angler was long for this world.
It doesn't matter. I'm gonna go dark for a second.
Okay. That will hit.
So how'd you do in round 3, Mr. Mike?
I lost.
I'm sorry.
What did you lose to?
Well, he back something.
So that's
Yeah,
12
on the
weapon
women there.
damage.
I don't know.
What'd you lose to? I have no idea. It was too good.
I don't know what it was, but it did work.
Yeah.
What color was it?
Well, let's see. It would have taken 24 damage.
Red and black.
It was
are a
red and
wealth
black.
of information, sir.
Yeah, I know.
And then it would have taken 2
Red,
damage.
black.
So, perception track was the,
Who's playing red, black, what?
Was, protecting. Was there anything
And
back
white.
behind you? Loot the room?
Red, black, white.
Mardu.
Mardu? Oh, Mardu Pyromancer. Was it a guy standing behind hearing glasses?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Mardu Pyromancer. So he flooded the board with 1/1 tokens and crushed you.
No.
Oh, that's what Pyromancer's supposed to do.
Well,
Oh, life total change. 17 to
but
8
he
here.
didn't.
Oh, there's a life total change. Oh my goodness.
I can't believe you didn't realize that.
I forgot.
She knew the phrase, she just
I
didn't
knew the
remember
phrase.
Hey, Derp Shadow is relevant now.
So you guys come back around, and this is the next room that is
Am I only
left.
stunned by the time?
Derp
Yeah, it takes
Shadow.
only one round.
Word.
Track. Before we get in that room, I'm gonna re-up my shield.
Yeah, do you guys want to do anything before you head towards that?
Dark Shadow respecting the lightning bolt now being a day
It
life.
stays until you
Can he
are
be healed?
healed.
Copy.
It actually heals.
He even called it Derp Shadow. That's awesome.
Magically heal a point of
What?
lethal damage.
Uh,
Also magically heal a point of
McCartney.
Oh.
Damage.
Are you down there?
I love when my stuff catches on.
But you can
13 non-lethal.
People can only hear my inane ramblings long enough before they start repeating them. I think it's
But can he be healed?
yes, it can be healed. It heals, like I said, double. So if he was down
but yeah, Derp Shadow calling Worm Coil Engine Dirty Worm.
Can't do-
well,
Bolt snap.
I feel
bolt
good
takes
about
care
that
of,
one.
I think the wand would be.
Death Shadow there.
there's also
There we
that
go.
potion.
We'll close that. We'll close that.
Yes.
All right.
There's a potion to your monitor.
Now
Yeah, drink that.
I'm ready.
Will that heal up everything or not?
Well, that will heal up.
I'll get that out your way
1d6.
because I know you are
It's 2d8 plus.
hardly involved in this game.
Or no,
Well,
I'm
you
sorry,
know.
2d8 plus 3.
Look at that.
That's
There you
hot.
are. There you are.
That's spicy.
That is super spicy right there.
14, 17. He's good.
That turned out good. I like that.
I was slowly.
See, that's what you got. Look forward to, Junior. Get your own player card. You go up on the standings page. You're gonna go up right here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're gonna go right here. That's gonna be your spot, I believe.
Right there.
Right there, right under Justin Fritch.
The fridge.
Fritch.
Coming over here.
I had 7 points of
Anyway, back to the action.
Derp Shadow.
Word.
I'm down by 1.
Well, nobody wants to see Chase though.
A gigantic reptilian beast is on display in the center of this.
Do you hear that? It's a gigantic reptilian beast.
Collection of taxidermy
That's right up there with monolithic stones and semi-gaseous water.
A small door in the eastern.
All right, things are happening. Nick must have fetched, or something happened. You took one. It doesn't matter. I guess this is game 3, so it's going to come down to it. Go to 5.
Basically, an
Derp
irrelevant,
Shadow's an 8/8.
an irrelevant spell was cast,
Do we have to roll,
making a relevant match
with the lizard?
almost over.
It's not. It's. You know,
That's a Dreadbore. Oh, that's his exile pile. Derp Shadow. Turn this a little bit so Junior can see a bit better.
Dragon or something for the most precious.
2.
Bolt to
Oh,
the
bolt
face.
to the face.
yes, I drank my shield.
Bolt snap. bolt and attack. Fantastic.
So,
And there you have it. Nick McCarthy goes down in a blaze of glory.
Yeah, there are actually two sizes.
Danzy,
Uses here.
I'm going to leave it up to you. What do you want to see up on the cams? I don't know who's still here. I've got Burn. I got Folk.
They look like this.
I don't know if I want to see Folk, though. Alex Pena is playing Storm. Yay, it is over. That's actually, I got to update these standings before I forget about them.
green slimes. So, and others. So,
where are we at? Rich Grant is 3 on the year.
he's the only one that can use it. So,
Save that. And,
you have to.
huh.
Yeah.
This was... Chase. No, this is... Where's Nick? Nick McCartney. Nick McCartney. I know you're here. There you are, Nick McCartney. Ooh. 3.
Well, Bat, who do you want on camera?
I don't know. I was just thinking, it's like, Captain's not... Is Captain in the tournament tonight?
No, next up, right?
I thought Nick played Dragus last round. I didn't think I saw him in there, but I thought you said Captain Nick, get us a speed. If Captain's playing Elves, and if Captain's playing, I'm getting Captain on there if he wants.
So are they like size large?
They're size large.
He's not in. No Captain. No Captain.
So then I will.
I mean, we got 2 Burn. I think Sultai left. There's a Storm. I could put the Scape to light, but we've already seen Scape Shift.
Just play Escape the Light.
Nick Vitello. Stephen Clark. Is Stephen in?
23 will hit. What kind of weapon are you using?
Who's Dragus playing?
Okay.
Austin Ford.
It's a 1d20 plus cast.
How's Hollow One versus Affinity? No, Chase. How is the matchup?
And
Move fast.
As you cut it and then
It'll be quick based action.
grows a bulbous
Yeah.
tumor.
Alright. We're going to hope Dragus loses. Because we're going to put Hollow One, Red-Black Hollow One, versus Dragus.
24 will hit.
Scooter on board.
And again, it bursts and then immediately
No!
heals some amount.
No. I was just told, or I was just informed, that we may have 5 rounds. So I'm not opposed to it. I'm just kind of surprised. We do have 18 people, so there's a lot that I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 50, 60, 70. So I don't think I got Stefan on there.
Hopefully, one cool thing is going to happen in all.
Yeah, but it's not really bonus magic. It's extra magic. Bonus magic is where the match doesn't count. It's just fun to watch. But all right.
We tricked all the traps.
Okay. I don't think magic missile's going to work, guys.
Why not? Try it.
Austin Ford
Get up close and use magic
versus
burn the thing.
Scooter Dragist.
I'll use that as a I'll use that as a last resort.
Sad Robots versus
On the one that's
Aren't you gonna
closest.
need? Yeah, but aren't you gonna?
Hollow
have
One.
Oh.
No.
Oh, it's
Magic
a
missile has
CP
like
missile.
125 range. As long as he can see it, he can hit it. How much damage?
There we go.
2? It seems to take 2.
Hopefully this one will go, yeah, anything more than 3 rounds is like bonus magic. And I approve and I agree and I kind of like it, but,
Okay, so magic missile's probably my best option right
anyway. So, let's get rid of...
AC 11, Fab.
Nobody has victories. I'm taking a chance, yo. I'm taking a chance.
Badger? Yeah. He's gonna just stay right by me, because...
Enigma.
So we're gonna have.
Step up and stab it.
So it sounds like we're going to get bonus magic after this one because this round is going to go quick and Chase is going to take over when this match is over. So we're not going to have as much dead time in between rounds this time. So that's awesome.
So you can't take the hard corner, so you'd have to provoke
Okay, yeah,
to get to
don't,
there.
no, don't do that.
Oh, it's over here.
Come around
We'll go around there.
to there.
Non-bias included. You and the rest of the internet is pulling for Hollow One, man.
I don't know how far. Yeah, their
Go
size
one
large.
more towards him though. No. I was gonna do my.
You and the rest of the internet.
Wherever.
He's a large
Oh, he's a
character.
large.
Anyway.
I'm gonna do my radio.
Here we go. The box is locked. The lights are on. It's sad robot beating time.
Oh, he can't be flanked anyways. I'm sorry.
No, she'll be harder to flank later.
27.
27 will hit.
Oh, bias not included. Wow. I misread that. Bias not included, but I mean, even with bias included, everyone's going, ugh. Grumble, groan.
Okay, so 2.
2 life for a Vault Scourge already. Turn 1. That's fair.
Immediately seems to heal, and it grows a new bulbous growth.
Fetch for a mountain and play a goblin, or that's the jackal, I think. Didn't we say that was the jackal?
Okay, use the wand on it.
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, he's going.
I gotta run up to it.
Charging you.
Oh no. Okay, quick. Prayer and post.
Okay.
Okay, so I can. Right. Yeah, 21.
You.
Is yes, Flame Blade Adept. When you cycle or discard a card, he gets +1/+0 until end of turn.
Ooh, an 18.
Oh!
So that's a 28.
You hit.
Okay.
Poisoned already.
God dang it, another.
Gotta get my poison token out.
So the same thing. You do some damage. It heals. And
There we go.
grows a
Wand.
bulbous growth.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Dan.
Because I managed to.
He gets good hands. He does get good hands all the time. It's almost like he cheats. And I'm not saying he cheats, but he cheats.
Set me up to where I can get
So the adept gets a +2/+0 currently because of the faithless looting.
on to remove disease.
And Burning Inquiry! Got a Vince in, and we're going to ruin his blast. The thing to make him smaller instead of becoming a 4 and getting in for a lot of damage. We're just going to wipe him off the board right now.
Yes.
Which is unfortunate because he would have been a 3,
Says that.
3,
does not have
4,
any weakness to
5,
to remove
or
disease.
3. Yeah, he would have been a 5.
It would remove
A
disease
6?
or B2.
6.
Hang on.
It would have been a 6 power,
Yeah.
which would have been
Seems
cool.
written, it might have a disease if it were to hit you. You don't know.
Does it have
Bad
a
luck.
weight?
But I
I guess
Alright,
it's the same as a disease, isn't it? That sucks.
Swamp, Springleaf, Drum, and Mox Opal, and Land Tassiger all go to the graveyard.
Okay, never mind. So
I'm gonna try a different. Shocking grab. Nah.
Don't get anywhere close to these things.
I bought a. You just had me run up with it with the wand. I bought a fairy puncher though, so we're gonna try that.
Oh,
Cestus. Hitting the spike club.
Alright. 18 to 19. Dragist, what have you got?
Damage, or does it do?
Well, bludgeoning slash.
Firing up the Ink Moss and swinging in.
So
He's going to gain 2. He's going to lose 2.
Well, I'm gonna do the
And go up 2 more poisons.
Oh, so you're already wearing cestus's.
1. Yeah, on my hand.
All right. Okay. So you are punching it with the cestus.
Yeah.
Does that have knowledge arcana?
So first I'm gonna have to defend. Cast it.
Well, isn't knowledge arcana the thing that can be...
Dungeon.
Which I
And we
cast
tried that.
Arcane Mark successfully. And
Protection on the slave.
so a 19 to punch it with the Arcane Mark.
19 will hit.
Played the land. Trigger, trigger.
And that's only gonna be 4.
Yeah, that cranial plating would have been game over long ago. So Hollow One comes down, and the landfall for the blood gas.
Follow-up regular attack.
Is this in response to the blood gas coming down? Nope. I guess he... Oh, he discarded blood gas. Okay. I don't know what happened. Something stupid, I'm sure. Hey, Dragus is finally using the tokens. Good on him. It only took him how long to figure it out?
So this is CR3, so you get 1 question. This is a
5
100
poison,
question that you
14 life.
does not have listed weaknesses.
Are you kidding me?
Do you want defensive abilities, special attacks?
Let's go with special.
Hollow One. Swing in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
A grab on its slam and a disease.
So
The disease is a tumor infestation that if you die of, you have one of these.
They do.
So it's not disease, but it will give you what it has.
It also has a monstrous growth ability that if it gains enough growth points, it will gain the giant simple template and increase in size.
Nice. Okay.
So stop slashing it.
So that is the first one's turn. It is going to.
I guess it was another Faithless, or flashback. The Faithless looting, maybe something, I guess. But anyway, he played a land, and now he has 2 blood gas on the board as well.
I do.
Passing the turn. Blood gas are not going to save you from the poison or the Vault Scourge. They all fly, and that's unfortunate. I want to see Dragus go up a game. That sucks.
Yeah.
Enigma.
That's a Nets champion now.
Or shoot it, or
Swing in for 1. Bolt the Vault Scourge. It's dead.
step away from it.
Okay.
Dragus currently has 3 artifacts to maintain his metalcraft. Excuse me.
Let's go backwards. Well, no, I can go farther.
If you walk, you're going to provoke an attack.
Unless you do nothing but withdraw.
Yeah, I'm just withdrawing. Yeah, let's try that.
Brings up number 2, who will now attack Kellenvoss, who's here. AC 13.
Nope.
Kellenvoss.
I am going to 5
Goblin lore.
I do. I'm pulling my flask of alkali.
Okay.
Goblin lore. That's a fun card.
Okay.
And I am going to
Draw 4.
one there that
Discard
This one here.
yes.
2.
I don't splash on you while you were there by it.
Discard 3.
So that is
You draw 4. Discard 3.
23.
Yep.
So land.
Okay, so that's going to be a 1d6 in between.
Faithless looting.
7 acid damage.
Yes.
Hollow Ones are now free. Discarding a swamp and a goblin lore.
Oh, it seemed to take damage and not the other.
And playing. Ooh. Ooh. Go for the attack.
Forward,
Go for the attack. Bait him in.
and then acid
Bait
slash
him in.
target.
Okay. You have to
Go for the attack.
Attack.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Swing with everything. Do it. Do it.
1. Okay.
Do it.
Acid damage. That brings up number 1, which is this one over here. It's going to.
That's sad.
No, they're not very smart, so it's going to keep attacking
Do it.
you. Misses. Has to roll 20 to hit you, anyways.
26 to hit.
No, it has to roll a natural 20.
You mind sound like a Sith Lord?
Okay.
Did you take any damage?
No.
Okay, you haven't taken damage.
Could you rephrase that? I'm baffled.
I have no acid. I have nothing to do, and I don't want to keep growing on it, so I'm
Ah,
Move
no!
forward and attack you.
You should have
You notice that
bolted
this
the
round it does
Memnite
not seem
while
to
you
deal.
could.
22 to hit you. Okay. So that is 10 damage. It has a grab attempt now.
Kinda. Thank you. I was going for a good Palpatine. Thank you. I was a little... I usually can decipher mistypes and misspeaks and whatevers, but that one kind of threw me for a loop, so thank you. Thank you for clarifying. I cut you, dude. I cut you.
You will need to make a...
He attacked and it went through, but he didn't follow through.
Now, potentially you make it in 1 minute.
Why didn't you bolt the thing first and kill the Etch champion?
I got like
I cut you, always forever, in the streets. I'll cut you deeply.
0 level.
0 level, you can use it infinite times per day.
Okay.
Killing
I got
boss.
the last acid.
Alright.
You are grappled.
So now you've got an Etch champion to worry about.
You can attempt a CD or you can attempt an escape artist check as a standard action to attempt to.
Fast back the faith with looting.
Was it CMB, right?
Correct.
That's 13.
13 is not enough. Fablo.
Yep.
Bloodghast and a Phoenix.
Got it. Going to punch.
Okay.
Ash Cloud Phoenix. Is it? Or Chandra's Phoenix? Maybe Ash Cloud Phoenix? It was a Phoenix of some sort.
Does not miss.
Oh.
9
Okay.
hits.
You're
Armor class is
yeah, I
8.
just don't have any. I
Sweet.
mean, yeah, I used my acid on
So
the
7 bludgeoning.
chip up in
Okay.
which
And
helped.
follow-up attack. It's...
I don't know. Some kind of Phoenix. Austin should just scoop and go to game 2. I mean, it's not like they're hurting for time.
Is Grail.
5 foot that diagonally.
But yeah, he should, because it's just a matter of time. And hey, look at that. It's a Steel Overseer. Nexus gets in, so Etchy.
If you can either accept the
One.
attack of opportunity or cast it defensively, you could cast it this direction and hit both.
I'll attempt the attack of opportunity.
Okay.
6.
Threatened critical. AC 8. So not critical. 10 damage.
Sure, he's not going to get through the Etch Champions before Pointing comes out. He doesn't have main
Grab
deck.
attempt at you now.
Artifact Removal.
CMD
He's still hoping to...
17.
He's hoping for something. I don't know what he's hoping for,
Grappled.
but he's hoping
Now
for
that
something.
does trigger that you need to make a concentration check.
Galvanic Blast number 3. How many more can there be?
Your intelligence
All of them.
modifier and your level.
Welcome back, sir.
Oh, hi, bro.
So nobody expects the Woodfall Primus, huh?
So you
Through the breach,
failed.
turn 4 against Burn.
Is,
Woodfall Primus blew up his only 2 lands. He had to be stranded at 5 life.
it would've been
couldn't
DC
draw land the rest of the
17 to cast it
Woodfall Primus
defensively,
through the breach
so
does work.
10
That's rough.
Failed.
Game 2. Game 2. He did scoop it up. Or he lost. It doesn't matter. Either way, Dragist unfortunately pulled out that victory.
Dag nabbit, Dargist.
I know. I know. Like my poison counter?
I like it.
And that is a DC of 10 plus.
But where's the winger counter?
There's no winger.
There could be.
And you are
Yeah. I mean, he was dead to poison when he couldn't kill the lands.
potentially.
I mean, that's just the way it goes in the Wild Wild West. You either take care of the Ink Moth Nexus or you die to their poison. It's unfortunate and it sucks.
Yep, and I'm surprised. I mean, Black Red Hollow One usually carries a pretty decent amount of removal in there.
And apparently he didn't have anything in the main board. And Dragist had all the Gav Blasts.
Oh yeah.
He could have bolted them, but he didn't.
Well, it's like we say over there, bad players do bad things. Danny, that's why you have so many losses.
No, he has so many losses because he keeps playing my decks.
That's also the point. Cycle that into the original statement, bad players do bad things.
I'm slowly punching Mike to death.
Hey, there he is.
Bludgeoning damage does not trigger the.
How'd you do? Did you lost to this guy?
No.
Huh. 2-0.
Can I run up and punch it?
No, because
See, I do have a point, you know. My decks don't work for nobody but me, and not even then.
And you would be doing non-lethal damage, and
Bob is not
these are immune to non-lethal
not wrong.
So I might as well just hang out where I'm at.
I like decks. The dirtier, the better.
Okay, can I do a perception check on the room, see if there's anything else going on?
Oh, I was going to bring a deck to show you my my patented creases.
I mean, I don't know.
I was explaining, you know, he's like,
16.
head. Oh, is that you?
There's nothing else in the room.
Turn it.
Okay, we've got blood block, we've got anti-
Was that a triple negative? not wrong. Yep. But no, last week we were talking about you know, cards and the such, and you know, it's like I explained, I riffle when I shuffle, and he said, well, no, surely not with like your money cards. It's like
The one that's got you.
most of my commander decks have duels in them, and I riffle my commander decks, and I single sleeve everything. And
Because you're never going to get rid of
because
it.
they're my cards, and I don't get rid of anything.
Right.
But it seems to heal now.
But if I play,
Tell him us.
who would talk
He wants
over?
me to play the Bob deck.
Oh, you should play a Bob deck next week.
Okay.
You know, for you, I would put together my Hedron alignment deck again.
God.
I went 2-2 that week. I was very happy with that deck.
Of the one over here or here?
You hit 40 subscribers, I'll play a Bob deck.
I got eggs.
Actually, no, you know,
I have eggs.
I haven't ripped eggs in so long.
I have eggs. I have two flavors of eggs actually. I have Ironworks eggs and I have straight up eggs.
Maybe I'll play the Choose Your Own Adventure.
I could let you borrow Choose Your Own Adventure. Danzy played it. He lost with it, but man, it is fun to play. I'll bring it and let you thumb through it. Yeah, they were more oofies for the preserve, man. Somebody donated 5 more oofies to the cause.
I'm not good enough to play goats, you say. You're probably right.
I don't think I would let anybody borrow goats. That's the Bob deck. My Mono White Devotion goats. I love my Mono White Devotion goats. It's fantastic. And to answer your question, I haven't counted my extras, but I filled up one box, and I found out that a box holds about 1,300 oofies. So
It's a lot of oops.
there's a lot of oofies. And I probably have about 200-300 more to put into a box. So I am on a mission to rescue and save each and every Ice Age Brown Oofy.
Why?
Because they need your help. Look at these guys. They are emaciated. They need your help. They need my help.
I can do that, Danny. I can play Mono Red Rising. I can obligate some stuff.
I hate Storm.
Oh, you got stormed? I'm sorry.
Here's why I say that, and I'm gonna go home and try to make a Storm.
Don't go home and try to make a storm deck.
Don't hate yourself that much.
You will hate yourself. Don't go home. Don't play storm. People who play storm have issues. They're sad individuals. Nobody likes them. They go home, they cry themselves to sleep. They have no friends. That's why they play Storm. And I'm surprised I went this long without Dan interrupting me. But
he has a threatened critical.
Yeah, Storm.
Didn't roll 2 in a row. So
no,
It's not amazing.
it's sad.
that is for.
It's amazing the fact that
Danzy, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people who play Storm. You have a Storm deck and you flop cards on the table, but you don't play Storm.
It is really echoey.
It really is. It's yeah. There's nothing on the walls, so and it's a small room, so it echoes. And Dan refuses to change that light, so it's kind of got a dungeon-esque feel to it.
D&D is an awesome game.
Hey, I cut you too, man.
He doesn't need to change the. He doesn't need to change the light. Just change it back. Just not work.
No, he just has to change the light.
Oh,
When I told him about it the first time, I came back the next week, and he's like, somebody stole my ladder. It was like maybe at the bar or something. And then like the week after that, I like got the stand out of the closet and saw the ladder in there. It's like, oh, so you just hate me.
I am gonna go home and find a cure to Storm, and that'll just be that.
It's called.
I'm about ready to buy out all the foil browning fees on TCG Player right now.
Ooh.
Like all of them.
Every once in a while, I'll get a bug up my ass and buy out like Star City and Cool Stuff Inc. only lets you purchase 20 of any product at one time. That's sad. I'm sad about that.
The problem with TCG Player is each seller you have to spend $100 there.
Each one.
Is there a loose stair tread I could take and start beating them?
It's like the only hope against Storm is just let it mess up, hopefully.
Let's see here. Desktop. What do you do against Storm? I'll tell you what you do against Storm. On Stream Stuff in the cards. Where is it? There it is. This wonderful card. This wonderful. Well, there's that. The Eidolon of Rhetoric, or Lawbringer, or anything like that. But this card right here. This card says, "Hello, Storm. It was nice seeing you."
I could buy a TCG Player right now for $20.
That's awesome.
That's 100 rupees.
That's awesome.
Holy Grace, or whatever that one instant card is that you cannot die.
Yeah, Angel's Grace is an okay one. Hey, somebody asked a question. It's my job as a head in a box to help anybody who needs help to find the best answer. And if you want to know how to just shut Storm up, Luminescence is how you shut Storm up.
Storm is currently 2-2 right now because Trinisphere did work on Storm. I mean, it did absolute work.
You know, I can't remember if it was last week or the week before, but I was saying to somebody, "Is like, you should put Trinispheres in your deck."
Someone's like, you're just super salty that...
Oh, I know. And yeah, Storm wrecks my face all the time because I hate Storm. But no, it's But last week or the week before, I was talking about. It must have been the week before. But I was like, you should put Trinispheres. I was like, your deck is pretty much all 3 drops. You should think about running Trinisphere. And like Snell and someone else like immediately shot me down. I was like, Trinisphere is just not a good card. It's like
Trinisphere is a $35 card.
Trinisphere shuts out a lot of decks, or makes a lot of decks work harder for what they're doing. Hey, Austin, I believe got there.
Okay.
I forget that one card that's like in Eldrazi that says each spell you count. It comes into play with X+1/+1 counters, or X counters,
yeah.
And then if you try to play a spell with that, it gets countered. It's in Eldrazi.
I want to take out one of my crossbow bolts.
So, what's
Artifact, it's in Eldrazi.
And you know that
you play a spell that gets countered because it has X counters on it.
Chalice of the Void.
Chalice of the Void.
Oh, that's not an Eldrazi.
That's just an artifact.
It's just an artifact.
It's a very good artifact.
They did not then.
Hey, shuffling up. Dragus still has a chance to lose this one, folks. The hope is real. The hope is real.
Down with Beep Boop.
Level 0.
Sad robots.
Throw an acid splash on this one in front of Apple.
Oh, I'm full of them.
That will hit.
I have everything.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yay, go Team Austin. Go Team Austin. Go Team Austin.
I'm just going like one.
So it brings up number 1.
So I'm trying
which is
to...
the one that
Do I have it on
grab
here? I think I still have it on here.
Pablo, who escaped.
It'd be up here.
Misses.
Oh yeah, here's my
Badger
Jace the
and
Derp Sculptor.
Enigma.
Okay, so.
Where you at? Come here.
I'm
Now!
gonna club the one in front of Apple.
Okay, so we're gonna go club the one in front of Pablo. I can move one here. Okay.
Wow.
So, but I have to, yeah, but I have to do my attack first, right?
That right there is a googly eyed.
That is a googly-eyed Jace.
That's like a
Come on.
great card though. Jace is
So
the
it brings
best
up
card.
number 2.
The hardest to
Just
test.
trying to
In my opinion, Jace is a broken
grab
card.
you.
Oh yeah, he's broken me on... I thought you said he is the best card, or greatest card.
No.
Okay.
Only has to maintain its
Okay, he's
check,
good
yes.
in a lot of times.
That
If
was
you get
only a
him.
13. I rolled a 2.
Wow.
What
Wow.
you see around it?
I like Jace, okay? Jace.
So
He's
the-
very
He's
nice.
very nice.
He's my favorite card.
Jizz the Mind Sculptor is definitely a powerful card.
So what you should do is take your favorite card and put it in the dumpster and pick up a mountain. And all of your dreams will come true.
Yes.
Nah, Jace is really expensive. I don't want to.
See, I was telling
But you can get a lot of mountains.
I was
Take out my flask.
no, I'm not gonna remember what his name was.
I'll get a black lotus if I do that. No, no, it's not the
no,
black
I'm not.
lotus.
No,
Keep the black lotus.
it took acid damage last round. so
Kyle.
it has not
Shelby?
taken-
Kyle Bradley. Yeah.
You act
Have I seen
I was telling him last week. It's like if I had a Jace, I'd probably find a way to play him because you need to if you have him. Same with Liliana. But I'd probably like just doodle on it.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my flask of acid.
You know, I'd probably draw like, a penis on his head and
Right.
it's like arrows pointing into the mouth. It's like Jace likes the cock. Do anything you want, just don't cover up the name. You can't cover up the name. Wow.
Or you directly
Hear that or like superimpose an Owen Wilson over Jace. Wow.
I can only imagine how much a foil black lotus, if that was a thing, would go for.
Well, no.
I did that, Chase. And I play Storm.
A foil
I-
full art black
I put down
lotus.
Siege Rhino and picked up Steam Vents.
Danny, you're a mongrel on men.
So with -4, that still hits it.
So is this the last game, or is there one more?
This will be game 3 going into this. Depending on how things go, there might be a 4th round.
Wow.
I hope not. I hope-
Actually, I'm gonna go find out real quick.
There's a 4th round. Or there's a 5th round, he said.
It's tentative that.
Oh, yeah, the pair down has to lose.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry. It's like, be over, but don't be.
I know, it's 9:45, man. Central.
Usually, if I stay at a magic tournament, I order pizza or something. It's like,
Wow. Wow.
what's exalted?
Exalted is whenever a creature attacks alone, it gets a +1/+1 for each exalted trigger.
Things are sex of hit points.
I am currently joined in the chat or in the at the side in the booth by Mike Jr. Junior Senior came out tonight, and I'm telling you, you are actually playing a deck that I actually love. It's very reminiscent of Bob Tabletop. I mean I love I love the Pokey Piper and she's good. It's just unfortunate she's too slow.
3, that should be 4.
It's gonna be 12, right?
Yeah. Junior was running Piper against Snell in game 1, and unfortunately he just ran up against a brick wall on that one, and it's not cool. It's not cool. Don't get discouraged. Stay the course. You've got great instincts and wonderful taste in decks. Yeah. Wow.
No.
Wow.
Does affect acid splash.
Here's where next time. Oh, Milligan.
Wow.
No, you have to.
I'm not surprised that I love Mill.
Is that 18 or 9? That's 18. That's not.
On this,
That's
this one
18.
over here,
18 all.
the one we
18 all.
Yep.
18 and 8.
18, yeah.
That brings up number 1. Just
Wow.
going to go after Bablo. He has to roll 20.
I've seen that
Does
card,
not
like,
do
it's
so.
Chuck Norris, he's a 99.99 and he has
Badger,
everything.
and then Sigma.
It's like, he cost everything, though.
Swinging.
Bludgeon.
Lion paw.
Yeah, at
He has
that.
protection from
1 and a
everything.
poison. 1 and a poison. Getting it going early.
Yeah.
Where's-
So
oh, there
that
it
would
is.
be again a freaking 2 now.
Wow.
All of a sudden I can't roll worth crap. And now that I have a -4, let's roll worse than I have all my 9.
That brings up number 2, which is going to.
Where did I lose my...
So it's going
I
to
lost my
attack
poison
you
token.
when it can.
Clues, text,
AC
0,
7.
text. There it is.
Shell
That's the
Boss.
one. Wow.
They tried to attack me.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, fanciful swooting. Okay, and Dragus gained a life because his Volt Scourge attacked, and there we go. There we go.
Poison.
Could have been wrong.
Yeah.
Do I see anything back behind?
I have a
you
good
that I can
impact
use
data,
as well?
but it's like,
Louis Scooter didn't have an explosive. That's true. That's true. It is kind of a controlled hand, but now is Ravager. Well, there goes that. At least Scooter didn't have a good hand. Well, not an explosive hand anyway, but Ravager down. Tons of enchantment or tons of artifacts out
Yes,
there.
there are tables you could
At any
break
rate,
off
he can make Bolt Scourge bigger, which is bad. Come on, come on, get there.
So you're going to
Wow.
full withdraw back
Yes.
to a.
Wow.
Yep.
Something I can bring up to bear here that's going to be bludgeoning.
well, it's like, I don't know if you're evil,
Bablo,
so that's
start of round 7.
off.
What?
You're not evil.
No, it's an ironic name. You know, I know you've probably never seen SLC Punk, but there's a character on there named
I'm probably too young.
played Heroin Bob, but he is straight-laced, so it's an ironic name. That's why I'm Evil Bob. I'm anything but, you know. Wow.
And Iskro.
Need some timely bolts and a tired Scooter. I know. If only, but unfortunately, Scooter has piloted this deck so many times, he could probably play it while sleeping.
No +1. 3.
Takes 1.
Like my mill deck, but that's easy to
Sorry, I got distracted.
Like, oh, here's Jay's.
That brings up number
Yeah,
1.
what?
It's going to attack you.
Oh, I gave it a break.
AC 16.
No.
Goblin Lore. Draw 4, discard 3.
Enigma.
Okay, well, I'm going to attack it back.
9.
For 11?
11 will hit.
He does need a lot of timely bolts, though. I'm still kind of confused why he didn't bolt the Ornithopter or the Memnite
Whatever
in the first game inside of combat. That way his Bloodghast would have killed the first Edge champion before he could have gotten another one down. I still think that might have been a misplay, but never know.
All I know is that if I use the crossbow bolt, it uses that. It's like a dagger damage.
Okay, there's the zombie fish.
One-handed club.
Berg zombie fish. You're mag angler. Bar, 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 bar.
It's not a two-handed melee weapon, is it?
So you were probably using it as a one-handed club.
What you got?
Right. You probably looked for something
But
that was about the size of a one-handed weapon.
there is the
Yeah, so 1d6.
Ebony
You
Spellbomb.
found something that would have been considered a light weapon. That would be a smaller club.
Is there
that you
anything
could
to
do
it? Nothing to add to it? Or
And
strength
here
modifier.
comes an attack.
my strength is 10.
You're just going to sit pat. You're going to swing with the Ink Moth. What you play, Scooter?
That
What you play?
actually is enough to destroy it. You needed one more grade.
Tapping the card in his hand over and over again.
Yes, by the way, you also missed me going, sure you don't want to pierce it when pretty sure we're not going to do that.
That brings up number 2.
I'm just going to go ahead and crack the spell bomb now. Go ahead and exile all the graveyard.
Attack you for killing its.
Don't give him a chance to get anything back. That's good. I mean, he did have Faithful Scooting to flashback, so pretty good.
Since I normally use a
And
great
at least he got a fish out of it before that got taken care of. So
grab something big enough to be a two-handed club.
How big a table
Then it
was
would
there that you
be
could
a
take it off
great
of?
club.
would that be a D8?
It would be whatever a great club is.
Great club would be a 1D8.
Are you gonna charge then?
are you attacking with the?
If it's
Yeah, it could be
A great club does one.
Attacking with the poison. So
1d10.
Two
Damage
poison.
Smaller damage medium, and you're a medium character.
Yes.
So it's
So if you
1d10.
found something the equivalent size of a great club, probably you picked up an entire share instead of a
Slow
leg.
poison.
slow poison, but
My
sometimes that's all you
impact
need.
Boom, turn 4.
Well, yeah, because you're playing Infect. This is not an Infect deck. It just happens to have an alternate win condition that is Infect.
10 power attack for an additional -2.
You know, for a super fast, explosive game this was supposed to be, we are down to 13 minutes left in the round, so
You're gonna have to charge to get to it.
we all sorts of backwards. And as long as Scooter loses, that's the real goal here. Don't lose sight of the true objective: getting Scooter another loss.
Yeah, 10,
13 hits. It has an AC of 8.
And swinging,
Oh, do I have a basic?
1d10.
you're tapped out. You do have available mana,
Yes.
Oh.
blocking
So I
with
just put a base attack
the
on mine?
4.
Ravager,
6, right?
taking 2,
Should've been 9 damage then?
No, not on damage.
and he's going to move it over to the
Oh, okay.
12.
Vault Scourge.
You dealt 12 damage.
And there's
Seems like
the
it was not at all hurt prior
Jackal
to that.
again.
So it's
Fablo at the start of round 8.
Yeah, I can
Fi-
cast
fire-
mark without doing it defensively.
Fire,
My foot step up
Okay.
and double punch.
Okay.
Flame Blade Adept. I didn't forget.
So then that that's
Wait.
good enough on the roll. That's 5.
No move on next one. What happened?
And that's good enough.
What? Wait, what happened with the?
Another 6.
Okay.
Whoa! What just happened? I'm.
Fortunately, we're not on YouTube.
Okay.
You can't rewind.
Is
it.
Corel.
No, he moved the counters over to the Vault Scourge. He wants to gain life and draw the game out.
That was worse.
Gain 2, loses 2.
It was adjusted too.
Okay.
And poison, yes, 3
Go
poison.
after 'em, hopefully with the club, with- ooh, yes.
That Nexus wasn't a creature at the time.
So we are definitely going after him with the club. For 2. No. That'd be -2. So.
No, you only take the minus to hit, not to
Oh, okay. So then it was an 18.
I've got like the entire room out there saying wow right now. Thanks, Chase. You're spreading the wow.
Oh, it's going rampant out there.
Oh, I hear.
Yeah, my
So,
base attack
2
is
damage?
canceled out. Yeah, 2 damage.
Okay.
2 damage.
Yeah, start.
That brings it up. It
Hey, there will be no
heals
round 5.
for 5.
Drum, huh?
No round 5.
No round 5? The Paradigm lost?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Bat. Well, this is going to be the end. This is it.
Calabas, that is you.
Drum could have activated. Yeah, Drum could have, but I don't know. Dragus isn't one for strategy. Dragus is one to just be dirtling and derpy
Vablo,
and Dragisty
start of round 9.
and scooterish. But wow.
Like it's a celestial that was
Anyway,
Well, at least there's no more round 5.
yeah,
9.
you'd be able to get some feud.
Yeah, it's like I haven't ate all day. I was expecting this to be quick.
It was quick last week, but we only had 6 people, so under 10 minutes in the round, but I don't think it's going to go the whole time. Swing with a 4-2 and a 2-1, so 6.
Okay.
Taking it.
So that brings up Iskra.
Taking it like we know he do.
Like a boss.
Hits.
No,
Jackson attack.
no, never.
No.
He never takes it like a boss. He takes it like a power bottom.
No, it's a D3, so I have to adjust it so it
Wow.
can be a D3 damage.
3 damage.
Plus
Is acid, so it's taking acid now. And
So we've got blood gas,
Like a babysitter.
plural. We've got a
hits.
flame blade adept. I didn't forget. Wow.
That brings it
And
up.
dragon.
Does not
Oh, bolt!
regenerate.
There goes the Volt Scourge. This is looking better and better. Oh, that's so good. So good.
1-1 for 1. That's pretty cool.
Dragist paying the. Paying the black, not paying the 2 mana, so just paying the 1 to the Spire of Industry to add black.
Does 5 damage.
Cost another
And it
Volt
has
Scourge.
17 to
That's
grab.
unfortunate. But indeed, I couldn't have said it better myself, Big Dan.
Power attack.
Swinging. Flashback.
You have 5 of these.
I did. Somebody was awesome. Dan gave me 4 last week. And week before that, he gave me an awesome miscut one.
How much are they?
Like 7 to 17 cents.
Plus your strength.
They are the commonest of common cards. If you've ever bought a pack of Ice Age,
Plus your power attack.
you have a brown Oofy in your
I
collection.
wasn't alive then.
It doesn't matter. If there is an Ice Age card in your collection, somehow the Oofy just finds itself there.
I don't know. I know we have some Ice Age. I haven't seen one though.
Iskra.
Wow.
Here, if I see one, I'll bring one in.
Oh,
That'd be awesome. That's what the, I got the Oofy Preserve up front by the counter. It's, Dan was awesome enough to let me set up the Oofy
You're
Preserve.
trying to keep them alive.
I am. Karn saved some of them, but he couldn't get all of them when he went to Mirrodin.
Yeah,
No.
so
I mean, they could, but it wouldn't matter because I only saved the Ice Age ones.
3 rounds.
They've been
before you
reprinted
save
in
it.
Mirrodin.
What you do in the
They are modern legal.
18 seconds between when that thing dies.
1-1 for 1. Put them in my deck.
Yeah, 1/1 for 1 that counters an activated artifact ability that's not a mana source.
Everybody but you.
Dragus gets attacked
The
for
wand
6
doesn't
more.
work until you are deceived.
He's a bolt from death! He's a bolt from death!
Here's where he pulls like an Angel's Grace. Or like
He doesn't have Angel's Grace.
something to bring up his life.
He needs a Hail Mary and... there's the GG's! Dragus lost! Woohoo!
Attempt the wand.
Okay, there's 13 charges of the removed disease right now.
I'm very okay. Dragus lost.
And,
4 losses on the year. Austin Ford.
you should be able to.
I don't think I've had him this year yet.
Okay. So yes. Okay. So you have 3 rounds. What are you doing in your 3 rounds before your save hits?
Nope. Austin Ford is a new addition to the year. Congrats, sir. You are in the win column. Austin Ford. 1 win.
Gives you a 5.
Oh,
zero save when you
wins.
take your save. Okay.
Oh, draws. Save that biggin. That's
Still have to do the same.
awesome.
Oh, so then we better.
Fantastic.
Somebody with a good fortitude save, take the potion.
That is amazeballs. Woo! I got a little worried there, but Austin pulled it out. Good on Austin. He got there. I've been informed that we do not have a round 5. That's where we're calling it for this evening.
I know, I'm saying.
4 really good rounds of Magic. We saw Snell just dominate over a tabletop deck.
Are you going to try to use the
I
wand?
use the wand
We saw
on myself.
Chase
Okay, so roll
escape to win,
5.
and then we saw
See of the disease.
we talked a whole lot about Splice and arcane spells from Kamigawa,
So you don't have to
and
Now, can we try it on?
and then we saw Dragus lose. So I don't think this night could have gotten better.
next round.
We could have not had J Sky versus Derp Shadow, but aside from that, I mean, Karma owed me. That's why it gave Dragus this loss. So we're going to call it here. Get your guesses in on the comment section in the YouTube channel, The Zone 521, about your guesses for my March theme. Again, the rundown of the backgrounds were the Heart of Ramos, the Star of Extinction, the Horseshoe Crab, the Guardians of Cloverdale, Pale Moon, the Golden Urn, and Rainbow Veil, and Goblin Balloon Brigade. All of these cards go together. What is my theme? Leave your comments in the section below. Anybody who guesses will get so many kudos from me. Incorrect guesses will still be loved. Danzy had his huge, like, Da Vinci Code idea. No official guess, but an idea of where it's going. But it's not that deep. You're overthinking it. But and that is a very good statement. I'm gonna end on that. Tonight's magic has been brought to you by WoW. I've been Evil Bob, your resident head in a box, saying, however you choose to live your life, I approve. Have a good night. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. Have a happy Easter. And I'll see you on Tuesday.
Incorporated into a series of sparkling devices.